Good evening, batchmates. Good evening, batch 98, and to all the Lasalians watching tonight. Welcome to our 13th episode of the Lasal Green Brotherhood podcast. And your host, Jerome Lepiten, 30 Chongson, Bobby Reyes, and myself, Pepo Gohu. Our next guest, well actually, di kailangan ng introduction ng next guest natin. Kilala natin lahat ito. Especially tayo mga lalaki, kilala natin ito. He is an actor who has worked in many mainstream and independent movies. But we most know him for being a controversial figure in social media. An MMA fighter and a URCC veteran. Ang tunay na bad boy ng internet. The one and only KIKO Matos.
Alright.
Ang ganda naman ng intro, pero parang sobra naman yata sa URCC veteran.
Veteran ka naman talaga ba? Nakadalawa ka na. Kiko, good evening. Thank you for your time.
Good evening.
Baka give a shout out naman sa mga viewers natin. Hi naman.
Shout out sa lahat ng viewers natin dyan. Stick into this episode. I've got lots of bound for you guys. I'm sure hindi kayo magsisisi. Dahil itong mga taong to, pinaghandaan ko na to eh. Kayo ba? Handa na ba kayo sa akin? Yun ang tanong.
Naman.
Of course. Tignan natin.
Let's see.
Subukan na.
Subukan
na.
Anong una yung tanong? Sino ang tanong?
Dumaan ka ba sa pagkabata?
Hindi bro. Bigla na lang ako nagbinata.
Okay, putok sa buho. So, tell us, ano yung pagkabata mo? Saan ka galing? Sa province? Anything?
Pinanganak ako sa Macau. 1990. Sa Macau ako pinanganak. Tatay ko Portuguese, nanay ko Pinay. Tapos, nag-sex sila at ako ang binunga.
Ayun
Ano lumabas? Ano lumabas? Portugal.
Kalbo rin ako ng bata.
Okay. So,
maraming
doon ka ba lumaki?
Ha? Ano yun?
Marunong ka mag-Cantonese? Doon ka
Paano na ako eh? Matututunan ko na. Kumbaga parang lumipat kami dito sa Pilipinas, 6 years old ako. So, meron na akong familiar na ako sa Cantonese. Parang, actually hanggang ngayon may naalala pa ako eh. Sekfa na. Parang, let's eat. Tapos yung expression nila na parang, chisin. Parang, buisit ka, chisin. Chisin niya. Parang, so meron pa akong konting words na naalala ko mula nung doon ako lumalaki. Tapos 6 years old, lumipat kami sa Pilipinas.
Saan ka tumira dito?
Sa unang school ko, sa South, sa BF, Ann Arbor, Montessori.
Arbor.
South.
In-Arbor na sa OB, kaya Arbor, Montessori.
Oo. Arbor lang yun.
In-Arbor lang sa OB.
So, bali, South boy ka pala?
Oo.
Si mga lumalaki ka ba, anong adjustments na meron ka dito? Siyempre, lumaki ka sa ibang bansa. Ano bang natatanda mong adjustments mo?
Tingin ko yung blending in. Dati kasi, parang, siyempre pag nagsalita ako ng Tagalog, may pagka-slang. Alam mo yan. So, ganito na ako magsalita. Ito na yung resulta. Kasi habang lumalaki, parang laging pinupuntirian ng ibang tao yung, ba't ganyan ka magsalita? Ba't, may punto ka. Parang laging ganun. So parang, there came to a point na parang inaral ko talaga, imbis na beer.
Yeah.
Pero,
basta, kinanto ko yung Tagalog ko talaga.
Okay.
Pagdating naman ng ng mga, siyempre nagbibinata ka na. Ano ba? Ano ba mga pagbibinata mo? Natropa ka ba sa mga mabait ka ba nung binata ka o
Ala,
ganyan
away
ka
ka
na talaga?
ba nun?
Ganyan ka na ba talaga?
Hindi, ako.
Good boy ka ba, no?
Hindi, tawag dito. Pasaway. Masakit ulo ko. And ang dami kong kalokohan habang lumalaki. Parang ako yung pinakapilyo sa amin. Sa lahat ng magpipinsan. Sabihin natin na several kami magpipinsan eh. So marami kami. Ako yung pinaka na-disappoint lahat. Ako yung
Bakit
akala
naman?
nilang akala nila kasi walang mangyayari sa akin. Not saying that, I'm proud of what I've become right now. And that's not the point. The point that what I'm saying is that I made something of myself. Proving them wrong. Proving them wrong na they would say the reason why they would say nothing will happen to you is because I chose not to finish my studies. So I never stepped into college. That's one trivia about me. I was 16, 17. Lumayas na ako eh. Tapos, sinabi ko na sa nanay ko parang, bahala na, I don't fucking care what's gonna happen. And pinanindigan ko pa. Yung pa yun eh. Pinanindigan ko hanggang sa pagdating ko ng 20s. Pinanindigan ko at kumbaga parang yung drive na mapatunayan sa kanila na mali na akala nila sa akin. Yun yung talagang nagpursige sa akin. Kumbaga yun yung inspiration ko. Kaya ito ang resulta.
Paano ka kumayod, Kiko, as a 16-year-old? Anong mga racket natin? No?
Hindi ako kumakayod noon. I was doing I was doing a lot of shit. Sumali ako sa gang, sumali ako sa frat. Sumali ako sa frat 15. 15 ako nun. Tapos, while during in the frat, sumali rin ako sa gang, pero hindi ko pinagpatuloy yun.
Okay.
Ang daming kasing, ang daming kalokohan na ginawa ko noon na ayaw ko nang balikan, pero pag iniisip ko, natatawa ako sa sarili ko. Alam mo yung mga ganong moments na parang...
Lahat naman tayo, okay lang yun.
One moment in your life, parang, tangina, ano bang pinagagawa ko sa buhay ko? Tapos pagsisisihan mo, ganyan. Tapos, years after, parang, tangina talaga, natatawa na lang ako sa mga pinagagawa ko noon. Para akong tanga. Parang, di ba, may ganon tayo lahat.
So, pag kaya mong itawa, alam mong face lang siya ng buhay mo eh. Hindi siya permanent eh.
Oo. Pero mabalik tayo sa tanong mo, yung racket, I never sold drugs, okay? I never sold drugs. I never dealed.
Okay.
Just to get that out there. But what I did was, I was a racketeer. Like, side jobs na... Tapos, VTR, yung mga ganun.
Yan.
Oo. Tapos, kunwari, parang may yaya, may magyayaya, walang driver, ako magdadrive, ganyan. Tapos,
may relievo ka sa mga sideline talaga.
Sideline lang. Tapos meron pa nga yung parang friend for hire na ginagawa ko noon.
Ano yung friend for hire? Ano yun? Sino loser naman yung mga gumagawa niya?
For hire?
Hindi boyfriend. Parang kunwari, kasi dati, in a party, ako lagi nag-hype, ako lagi nagpapaano.
Ayun.
So, parang, tas lagi ako inayaya. Tas yung, alam mo yung parang feeling, yung in the morning after, parang hindi na ako inom talaga, hindi na ako inom. Yung may ganun, di ba? So, one morning, sabi ko, hindi na talaga ako inom. And then parang, tumawag, saan ka? Tara, punta ka dito. Darating sila ganito, ganyan. We need you, man. Tapos parang ikaw, feeling mo, ina naman ako, parang ayoko na. Sabi ko, I'll do it for 1K. Tapos, sige, kahit basta be there. So one night lang, tapos parang, I can make a living out of this. Parang na-realize ko, parang pwede to So parang, hindi mo ako mayayaya hanggat hindi mo bayaran yung TF ko.
Pucha, may
So I guess parang dun nag-start yung dun nag-start yung parang discovery ko sa sarili ko na may diskarte pala ako. Mas lalo ko pinanindigan na hindi ko kailangan tapusin yung pag-aaral, ganyan. Kaya kong dumiskarte. Pero I'm not saying that I'm proud of it. I'm just, for me, sa tingin ko, I'm proud of myself that I overcame those obstacles growing up. But syempre, I would not advocate, having no education, because I'm a product of education. I studied in high school. I studied really good in high school. I read the books. I answered the tests. But because of my rebellious character, yun yung reason kung bakit hindi ko pinagpatuloy. Pero if I would be given a chance now, I think I would like to go to college and take up some psychology or film, ganyan.
Yeah.
Daming bata doon ngayon, no?
Actually,
mas lalo sa psych.
Actually, ano yun parang bonus na lang yun.
Kaya na maganda doon.
Hindi, pero bro, tambay rin ako ng campuses in my 20s. Lagi,
tumatambay ka rin parang estudyante. Nag-uniform ka rin pag tumatambay? Ano?
Hindi, bro. Hindi naman.
Saka madalas.
Wala naman uniform sa di ba? Sa CSP, okay. sa UP, para wala naman uniform.
Tumatambay ka rin.
Kasi sa CSB, lalo na nung nagsisimula akong artista, actor. Meron silang audition calls, 'di ba? So parang pupunta ako sa SDA building. So this happened like every other week or sometimes in a month. Pupunta ako doon, tapos biglang make friends, tas tatambay na doon sa area sa Taft. If not sa CSB, sa tawag dito, UP, sa UP. Hindi, sa LaSalle, konti lang yung casting calls sa main. Mostly talaga sa CSB.
Hindi
parang
nag-aabot, sayang.
Oo.
1989 ako, 1990 siya. So 1 year lang.
Oo nga.
1990 siya pinakanak.
1990 siya, ako 89. 89 ako graduate.
So, millennial ka rin, 30?
Oo, millennial ako.
Parang yung
Utak,
dalawang
millennial.
Parang nagsabo, yung dalawang kalbo nagkakasundo sa pagiging millennial . So paano ka napasok ng showbiz? After all those challenges na patambay-tambay, saan nagsimula to? Ano nag-trigger dyan?
Yung nanay ko, pinasok ko sa showbiz nung 13 years old ako .
Anong project?
Baga.
Hindi, parang Mr. Pogi contest sa noontime show. Tapos mga 2 years yung naglast yun . 2 years. Tapos parang humupa yung yung chapter na yun, humupa yung hype ko noon, and then bumalik ako sa pag-aaral. I was 13, tapos nung pagka-15 humupa siya. Bumalik ako sa school ng 16 to 17. No, 17 yun, lumayas ako. Kasi bumalik ako sa school 3rd year. Tinapos ko yung 3rd year. Tinapos ko yung 2nd year. Hindi ko tinapos yung 3rd year. Doon ako lumayas. And then, kaya ako nag-audition ulit when I was 23. Nag-audition ako ulit sa Cinemalaya. Parang yun yung pinaka itinuturing kong first time ko maging actor talaga. Yung actor yung umaarte.
Umaarte talaga.
Yung back when I was when I was 13 years old, ano lang yun parang sing and dance, konting acting, ganyan. Pero yun yung talaga yung nag-udyok sa akin na i-pursue yung rumarakit as an actor kasi it doesn't require a degree
True.
First of all, it doesn't require a degree. And then, secondly, marunong akong mambola, magpaikot ng tao. Alam mo, parang
yan ang mga kalbo, magaling ang bola.
Faker yan. Hindi pa ako kalbo noon, bro.
Di ba ba? Sorry.
Magaling.
So Kiko, nung 23, ay sorry Bobby, go ahead.
Sige lang, go.
So Kiko, nung 23 ka, sabi mo yun, medyo pumasok ka. Yun na ba yung first real step into making it a career? Or trinato mo pa rin yung first project mo as baka racket lang to?
Bro, bigyan kita ng konting background. Bago ako nag-audition kasi noon, kaka-resign ko lang sa desk job ko sa isang real estate company in Makati. I was living corporate life. I had a 9 a.m. call time. Meeting starts at 9:05. You have to be out of the office by 9:30 or 10, depending on the meeting. When you're out of the office, you have to produce sales. Ganon. Diba? The usual corporate. I did that for several months. Kumbaga, while I was there, inabsorb ko lahat ng matutunan ko. Tapos when I felt the time na kailangan ko nang umalis, doon ako umalis. Pero nasa isip ko na gusto ko talagang umarte. Kasi nga, nung 13 years old ako, na-experience ko yung life on the set. Yung nagtatrabaho ka, pero para kang hindi nagtatrabaho. Para kang, sometimes sinasabi ko, naglalaro lang. Kasi yung comparison of working in an office, for me, this is for me lang. The comparison of working in an office and working out on the set is really different. I enjoyed it more when I was on the set. When I was, pretending to be somebody else, and then the camera captures me, and then pagka sinabi ng director, cut, tapos na yung trabaho ko, pwede na ako mag-relax, diba? Mas ganun akong tipo ng tao kesa sa committing sales, yan, you have to deliver, ganyan. Parang yung ginagalawan ko dati was numbers by the millions, how much can you commit, when will you deliver, yung mga ganyan. Tapos it was a good experience nung nasa corporate world ako, pero I was looking for something else na feeling ko was meant for me.
Which is yung showbiz na nga.
Yun na nga, nagsimula.
Pero I can see like common ground of being in sales and being an actor. Kasi in sales, you have to convince people to, buy your bullshit.
May acting din na involved no?
Bola din dyan.
Magaling si Tards.
Kayo ba? Ano bang field kayo?
Ito si 30, real estate din yan. Bolero din yan.
Kaya na wala lang buhok
Carbon Lodi.
Kanya.
Ayun. So, I turned to, the year was 2012, nag-resign ako sa trabaho ko. Tas sobrang kupal ko, sinabi ko sa boss ko na, ito lang sinabi ko sa resignation letter ko. Sabi ko, sorry for not being sorry, but the reason for my resignation the reason for my resignation is I want to follow my dreams, period. As in yun lang. As in yun lang. Kasi out of the blue, bigla na lang, di ako pumasok, tapos hinahanap na ako, tapos sinabi ko, I'll be submitting my resignation letter on Monday. Basta.
Siyempre, yung mga edad na yan, ano talaga tayo
ano
dyan?
ba, naging immediate ba yung resignation mong yun? Or
No, it was building up na. It was building up na because it felt like it felt like a routine. Parang, okay, I'm waking up puyat. Tapos, I lived in Cubao. I traveled to Makati. And I travel on a motorcycle, diba? Tapos yung rush hour na sinasalubong ko, yung morning rush hour. Either way, if you're coming from the south or from the north, pag pupunta kang Makati, wala. Armageddon talaga ang sasalubong sa'yo. So, naging routine siya. Tapos parang nagdadrive na lang ako ng papunta sa trabaho. Parang brain dead na ako. Tapos parang muscle memory na lang yung gumagalaw. Tapos papasok ako. The usual, sasalubungin ko yung guard, sisitahin ako. Parang hindi mo pa kompleto yung papeles mo. Yung ganun. Tapos akit ako sa office. 5 minutes akong late. Sisermonan ako. Ganyan. Tapos sasabihin sa akin, how about your commitment? You didn't deliver, ganyan. Hindi porket nakabenta ka last week, ibig sabihin, pwede ka na mag-relax. Yung ganun, parang, oh my God, give me a break. Nakabenta nga ako eh. Tapos yun nga, in my mind, during those days, parang, kunin ko lang yung commission ko. Kunin ko lang talaga yung commission ko. Magre-resign ako, mapupi ng ina nyo. Kaya yun nasa isip ko. Tapos, pero I had it in mind na parang, anong gagawin ko next? Ba't di ko subukan yung pangarap ko na mag-artista? Umarte ba? Pero this time around, I made sure na hindi ako sasali dun sa parang starstruck ko PBB or something. Sabi ko, I wanted the real deal. Gusto ko yung acting mismo. So, nag-audition ako sa Cinemalaya. Nag-audition ako for movies, ganyan. Tapos, nasubukan ko rin sa entablado. Yung ganun ba? Yun yung hinanap ko eh. Tapos when I got there to that point, when I was acting on TV, on film, or on stage, I told myself, okay. Doon ko natuklasan na parang if you wanna motivate yourself on something, if you wanna do something, don't do it for the money. Look for passion. Look for a more mas matimbang na rason kaysa sa pera. Kasi pumasok ako sa real estate because of money eh. And I failed. I mean, ito yung tinuturo sa akin ng boss ko sa real estate eh. Sinasabi niya sa akin yung motivation ko was money. That's why I'm always disappointed. That's why I wouldn't make the sales that, they expected of me. But don't get me wrong, I made sales during those days. My total sales was 34 million. That's all of my total sales. Pero mababa yun para sa kanila, para sa bosses ko, para sa office namin. Mababa yun. So, ako, para sa akin, mataas yun. Proud ako.
Para sa'yo, mataas na yun eh. Okay na yun sa'yo eh.
Oo, tas we had 3.75% of it, diba? So, magkano yun? But then again, nung nag-resign ako, life hit me during those days eh. I had a lot of money, but in less than 6 months, naubos lahat ng yun. Naubos lahat.
Oh, grabe.
Yeah. Grabe.
Party.
But I didn't get like 5 million. I got around 1.5.
May 5 pa rin.
Pero
yun pa rin, may 5 pa rin.
Malaking amount na
1.5
para sunugin in 6 months yun.
Oo.
Yeah, but the thing about me rin kasi, parang I had fun.
Exactly.
And,
no regrets, ano? No regrets.
No regrets, no
and
regrets.
yes. Hindi ko rin pinagsisihan. Hindi ko rin kasi pinagsisihan kasi ang bigat pag lagi kang may pinagsisihan if you regret on something. One thing I learned, parang yun nga, don't live in the regret. Parang you had fun, you spent the money. mas okay nga, lagi ko sinasabi sa sarili ko na parang iba nga, namamatay, hindi man lang nila na-experience yung pera nila. Oo. Ikaw, ako, na-experience ko lahat. No, but syempre, binibigyan ko rin yung nanay ko, di ba? Somehow naman, parang nasa tamang isip pa naman ako bago magwalwal. Tapos, nung naubos yung pera ko, bago pa ako makaland ng acting job. Yung pa yung challenge.
Yung pa.
Saktuhan lang.
Yung challenge.
Back to
Saktuhan
zero.
lang.
Sakto lang.
But that's... Ayun, Bob, you were asking something?
Ano yung pinakamalaking project mo? Tapos yan.
After nung real estate mo.
Bro, you guys wouldn't believe this, pero hindi rin kasi sumikat yung movie na to eh. Pero my first project that I landed, in-auditionan ko sa Cinemalaya. That was the biggest during that time for me. That was the biggest.
Explain mo na yung Cinemalaya. Ano ba
Cinemalaya? Cinemalaya is the most prestigious film festival in our country. You know the likes of Cannes Film Festival, Sundance. Yung sa atin, yung version, yun yung sa atin sa Pilipinas. Not okay. That's bullshit, you know. No, wait, edit that out. No, you edit that out. Wag, baka okay, not the masses, and they produce comedy, horror, love stories, you know.
Pampasko.
Pangmasa. Yeah, Cinemalaya is more of story of the Filipino, story of the real Filipino. Yes, indie films, independent production. You would relate more as a human being watching Cinemalaya movies.
Real actor.
Yeah, yes, you like sa forget about your problems. Sa Cinemalaya, marirealize mo lahat.
Gusto mo magka-problema mo.
As in, ganun yung comparison.
Anong movie yung naging breakthrough mo dun sa Cinemalaya?
It was an audition na nakita ko sa Facebook post. Tapos sinabi ko sa sarili ko, mag-audition ako dyan at yan yung role na makukuha ko. Tapos so far so true, yun yung nakuha ko. Wow. I went to that audition. At it's called Babagwa.
Ayun nga research ka namin. Yun ang unang lumalabas.
Yun ang lumalabas.
And for a time, that was how people identified me. Parang, that's the guy from Babagwa because I was introduced there as an actor. Okay. And it's a story of a swindler, a guy who pretends to be a poser online, diba? And he uses my picture.
Okay.
So yung
ikaw yung parang may catfish tapos profile mo yung ginagamit, gano'n.
Yes. So yung treatment niya, tatawagan niya yung victim niya. On screen, the guy, si Alex Medina, una si Alex, hello? Tapos sasagot si girl, hi! Tapos biglang, ang transition niya, ako na yung kausap niya. Ganon. So imaginary lang ako.
Ayun.
Medyo malalim-lalim yata itong pagkakagawa ng pelikulang yan.
Ang galing, no? So yung dalawang characters, technically played by one character lang ng movie.
Mm-hmm.
Nagsasaliwaan lang kayo ni Alex Medina.
Yes.
Actually, yung movie niya, sobrang laki, nagkaroon ng restaurant sa Greenbelt.
Anong restaurant yun?
Yung maraming shrimp. Babagam.
Parang feeling ko naghanap ka ng proper timing para sabihin niya. Kanina mo pa
maisingit
lang.
Parang digay lang yan, digay naman.
Nadigay ko naman. Tapos sa entablado, nag-ano ka rin. Sa theater, nag-ano ka rin.
Yes.
Audition.
Perform. Oh.
Sa entablado. Pero
Yes,
tablado ka ba?
pero,
Hindi naman.
Hindi. Sinubukan ko lang. Kasi,
Kamusta experience?
ay, puta. I had two experiences. The first one was good, fun. The second one was a terror. Parang, may nakatrabaho akong director na parang trip na trip niya ako talagang pagtripan all the time. As in,
pag-trip na trip
lahat ng mali ko, yun lang yung napapansin niya. Yung mali nung iba, wala. Okay sila. Ako lang yung nagkakamali.
Baka may gusto sa'yo. Bakla
Ewan
ba?
ko. Hindi, babae, matanda.
Yun.
Hindi lalo na.
Tuyot.
Dapat pala binigyan ko, no?
Oo. Binasag mo. Para punit.
Hindi, pero sa tingin ko, kinailangan ko rin may experience yun. Kasi sa tingin ko, it's part of the process, di ba? Kailangan mo makasalamuhan ng tao na hindi rin, sa'yo eh. Hindi sasabay sa'yo, sasalubong talaga sa'yo.
So, tablado ka sa entablado.
Tama.
Tablado ako sa entablado. Hindi, pero na-prove ko sarili ko noon. May na-prove ako sa sarili ko noon. Tinapos ko yung show ng shut up lang ako. As in talagang bahala siya. Nakuha ko naman yung yung sympathy nung co-actors, pati nung staff na parang grabe ka, ikaw kung ako yun, tangina, sinampal ko na. Ay hindi, talagang kinain ko lahat ng ng pride ko, tas nanahimik lang ako. Tapos after nun, siya talaga nagmukhang masama. Kasi hindi ako nagsasalita, hindi ako nagre-react.
So,
ayos na rin yun.
Ngayon, baliktad no? Parang, ngayon, ikaw yung poops, no? Baka mabigo na sa akin mamaya to. Baka mabigo na siya.
Baka mabigo na mamaya.
Bro, I'm proud of it. Bro, I'm proud of it,
Anong pakiramdam na kupal ka? Tingin ng iba?
Sa tingin ng iba, pag binabash ka, di ba?
Binabash ka.
Marami kang followers, pero iba dun. Bashers mo. Anong nararamdaman mo dun?
Siyempre, Siyempre, masakit.
Talaga, may pakialam ka sa ganun,
No, what I've learned during my Baron, the stint we did, me and Baron Geisler. During those days kasi yung takot ko ba lumabas ng bahay, lumabas sa public area. That was what I was handling. I get bashed from left to right. So I was experiencing, the psychological process of every viral personality has ever lived. The thought of someone might just jump on you, someone might just punch you in the street, ganyan. Living in fear. But then again, I had to go out because I had radio guestings during those days. I had to meet Alvin Aguilar para mapag-usapan yung sa amin with Baron sa URCC. I had to go out. And then I had to go training. Ang napansin ko, I do get a lot of bashers. But never, kahit kailanman, walang pumunta sa akin, inangasan ako, o pinagtripan ako. Most of them, all of them, ask for a picture. My picture with them. So parang, ang iniisip ko nung mga araw na yun, parang, imposible naman sa lahat na nagpa-picture sa akin, ni isa nun walang nambash sa akin. Imposible yun. For sure, merong sa lahat ng grupo nagpa-picture sa akin, tinatawag akong idol kita sa ginawa mo kay Baron. For sure, isa rin yun sa mga tukmol na sinabi, ako, gago ako, wala akong modo, wala akong breeding, kupal ako, ganito, ganyan. This time around kasi, during this pandemic, I just took advantage of something I've learned 5 years ago. And I incorporated it again because I had an opportunity. My opportunity this year was the first boxing match of Battle of the YouTubers, where I went up against Damsa.
Napanood namin yan.
Yes. And I made sure that I
Panalo
put on
ka!
a show.
Oo.
I made sure that I put on a show. But then again, before the fight, I told myself I have to do it different this time. Because what I learned from 5 years ago is I didn't make a follow-up. Hindi ko siya binuhay. Kumbaga hinayaan ko na lang siyang mag-die down. Tapos nag-pandemic, wala akong trabaho. And then I would always tell myself na sana po tayo na inubos-lubos ko na dati. Sana nagpapansin pa ako. Sana hindi na importante kung sino yung ako eh. Gawin ko na yung anong gusto ng tao, anong gusto nilang makita, ganyan-ganyan. So this time around, I made sure, I put on a show where people would recall me, would have a recall. When I went up against Damsa, I knew my limits. I knew that I wasn't fully trained. That I was attending lock-in tapings rin during those days. And then I would have to
You fight? Kulang sa training?
Yes. Tapos kailangan ko pa isingit yung training. So parang kakalabas ko ng lock-in taping ng 21st. 24 yung yung fight eh. March 24 eh. Kakalabas ko lang ng lock-in taping ng 21. Pero I had prior training before I went into the lock-in taping. I went into the lock-in taping parang March 8, something like that. So I was there for like 2 weeks. And while in taping, di ba, I wouldn't be thinking about, running, shadow boxing. Hindi, kasama ko mga artista, anong ginagawa nila. Minsan magkakainuman. Di ba? Parang, so wala na, di ba? Tapos pare, I have a fight. Huwag mo na isipin niya. Inom ka lang. Nandito ka naman. Just train na lang when you get back. Parang, sige, taki na naman. So, I made sure.
3 araw lang yung training camp mo?
No. I had ito pa. Like, the offer was the last day of April. Okay?
Okay.
The offer came last day of April. The Battle of the YouTubers, they don't really give you time to train. They just want you to fight. And then they'll pay you. They won't really give a fuck.
Wow, hirap naman nun.
Okay?
Ganun pala.
Yes.
Kaya pala,
So,
you're not prepared. Are, hangin,
No.
uubusan ka talaga.
No, but I made sure na hindi ako papatumbahin nun. 'Di ba? So whatever it takes for me to just keep on standing up and make sure na tangina hindi ako susuko dito, hindi ako mananockout. Matatapos to. And then my coach Badong, Defta Cantipolo, siya yung
Siya pa rin, siya simula.
Yeah, no. Si Coach Badong, 2017 ko siya nakilala eh. Doon lang kami nagkasama. Hindi siya nung simulang-simula. Nung lumipat ako dito, nung nagkaanak ako, dito ako tumira sa Antipolo.
Doon pa lang.
Nakilala ko siya sa PAMF. So si Coach Badong, nakita niya lahat ng punches na tinira ko kay Damsa. Tapos akala niya panalo ako. Tapos lumapit ako sa kanya. Sabi ko, ano coach? Okay na ba yung ginawa ko? Basta ayoko lang matalo. Sabi niya, hindi, panalo ka. Sabi ko, talaga? Oo, mas marami kang clean punches kaysa sa kanya. Sabi ko, Ang dami kong clinch. Sabi niya, hindi, okay lang yung clinch sa boxing. Kasama yun. Pero mas marami kang linan sa kanya.
Clean punches.
Mas maraming pasok.
Oo. Tapos, biglang dineclare nila ng judges, 28-29 ang score.
Unanimous?
So naglalaro sa So, akala ko, 29 ako.
Ayun.
Pucha, yun lang.
So, after nun, sabi ko, ito yung tumatakbo sa isip ko. Tangina, talo ko. Di, wala nang, laos na ako. Wala na akong career. Hindi, ito seryoso. Wala na akong career. I mean, wala. This motherfucker, who's a nobody, just ended me without me even, having the chance. And then after that, Makagago helped me. He instructed me what to do and how I should chase clout because that's literally what I did daw. And sabi niya, you're one of those who are willing, who don't give a fuck, but just gonna do it, and you will be rewarded for your courage. And basta binola-bola niya ako ng mga panahon na yun. Tapos syempre ako naman parang kinikilig ako parang talaga I have it in me. So Makagago helped me in a way. Parang he taught me how to make papansin in YouTube, in the YouTube world. In social media. Which I already had, the raw talent of it kasi ginawa na namin ni Baron, di ba? 5 years ago. Siya lang talaga yung parang nag-guide yun yung proper term. Nag-guide sa akin na, be the bad guy because you don't give a fuck. You don't give a fuck whatever people would say. You're okay. You come here, you show up. Parang wala kang problema. Hindi mo iniisip yung sinasabi ng tao. Ganyan. Tapos sabi ko, lagi ko sinasabi, bro, I eat bashers for breakfast. Tapos, yeah, it was something that I never expected that would happen to me during this pandemic because I was in a situation where I didn't know what to do anymore because I have a kid right now and I'm the man of the house.
Ama.
Wala akong trabaho last year. Last year, I was selling face masks. I was selling disinfectants and whatever I could get balik racketeer. But I was telling myself, putang ina, ginagawa ko to when I was a teenager. Why am I doing this again? And then I went to my old boss. I reconciliated with him and asked him like, boss, do you have anything for me? And then he was like, Kiko, the thing is, you're not for this. I'm very sure na you will still look for show business. Ngayon ka lang ganito kasi
in need ka.
In need ka, you reach a dead end. Pero you're not, hindi ka tatagal dito. Believe me, and you will prove it to yourself, friend. Which is so far so true yung sinasabi niya. Yun nga, hindi nga ako tumagal sa sales ulit. Bumalik pa rin ako sa show business. I mean, social media is still show business. It's a business of show, di ba? So, ayun, my main motivation talaga, why I did everything that I did is because I have to put food on the table for my family.
Ama. Yun lang naman yun eh. Yun ang importante. Cheers tayo dyan.
Cheers tayo dyan. The hustle is real. Cheers.
Yes. Pero just sa mga nangyayaring yan, di ba? Siyempre, you have the goods. You have the projection and everything. Tapos may direction ka na binigay ng mentor mo siguro ngayon na ginanda yung craft mo. Ngayon, makita naman natin ngayon, sino ka ba? Aside from the fact that you're doing this for your family and putting food on the table, on the flip side, sino ba talaga si Kiko ngayon?
Oh bro, sobrang baliktad sa perception ng tao. Sa perception ng tao. Pero what I project in social media is not so different from who I am.
So, kupal ka nga talaga. Ganun.
Hindi.
Hindi life. Hindi.
30,
ano
baka
lang ako,
sapakin ka dyan.
malakas lang loob ko. Hindi, malakas lang loob ko.
Sobrang lakas.
Okay.
Nothing to lose.
Pero para quits, kupal ka rin, bro.
Ayun, no?
Ayun,
quits.
Ayun dyan.
Ay, bota. Quits lang. Okay.
Quits lang.
Nakalimutan mo 30, Kiko Matos ang kausap natin.
Oo. Ano lang tayo? Like ano lang.
You
say something to me, I say something to you.
Ganun talaga. So,
Cheers!
Cheers tayo dyan.
Cheers.
Naisahan ka 30,
let me elaborate yung sinasabi ni 30. People call it kupal. I call it being frank. It's the same thing as when I wrote that resignation letter.
Follow your dreams.
Yeah. I'm sorry for not being
sorry. I'm not sorry.
Sandali, siya ba yung binalikan mo?
Siya rin yung binalikan ko, yes.
Bumalik ka
After all those years. After all those years. Hindi, pero binalikan ko not because of may intention na maghanap ng trabaho. Pero the thing is, hindi ko sila kasi sinagot, hindi ko sila binalikan ever.
Okay.
It's 2012.
Para may closure lang.
Para may closure lang. Tapos, yun nga, people call me kupal. But I see it as more honest with what crosses my mind.
Talaga?
Kumbaga parang
being real lang, di ba?
Pag kinumbida ako sa isang bahay, usually yung sasabihin ng tao, hindi na po. Pag kinumbida ka sa isang bahay, tapos yayain kang kumain, di ba? Kain ka. Usually sasabihin ng tao, tatanggi ka, hindi na po, nakakaya. Ako hindi, salamat, yan.
Kakain ka.
Kakain ako. Kakain ka agad ako. Yun.
Parang makapal din. So, makapal.
Bro, kailangan mo talaga maging makapal na mukha kung gusto mo may mangyari. Kasi kung manipis lang mukha mo, wala mangyayari, bro. You'll only be waiting for your opportunity that will never come. No one's gonna give it to you. So, kailangan mo kapalan yung mukha mo.
Kailangan
ako, aminado ako. Makapal talaga mukha ako.
Paano tayo makapal mukha pero manipis ang buhok?
Yun nga eh. Kaya kakapalan ko na yung mukha ko kasi manipis yung buhok ko eh. Nagsalita yung makapal yung buhok ko. Nagsalita yung makapal.
Pero parang di ba? Oo nga, no? Mas makapal nga ang buhok mo kaysa kay
Ikaw 30 Ikaw You Trip mo ako
Cheers tayo dyan. Cheers tayo
dyan.
30. My number is 0916. Call me if you want to meet up. Anytime, anywhere, I'll be there. Cheers!
Sabay, ganon.
Cheers.
Ito naman.
Wala lang alak, wait lang.
Sa mga, di ba, nag-showbiz ka. May mga ganyan.
Yes, bro.
Huwag kang mag-name drop pero ilan na mga nagkaroon ng mga proposal sa'yo? Na mga, syempre, hindi maiwasan yan, mapababae o lalaki, di ba?
1, 2. Hindi talaga ako yung market dun eh. About 2, 3, 4, 5, ganyan. Hindi ako left and right eh.
Okay.
Na kahit saan ako magpunta, lagi may offer. During my time kasi sa indie, I wasn't I wasn't the sought actor eh. Hindi ako yung yung talagang matinee idol na hinahabol lahat eh. I was just really I had ano pa eh. I was dealing with ang tawag dito. Medyo mahina pa ang loob ko noon sa showbiz.
Hindi pa makapal ang mukha mo.
Feeling ko doon na develop eh kasi
doon.
Kasi for a time I was always being nice and kumbaga I told you a story about who I was as a teenager. But of all of the kalokohan na ginawa ko, pinagsisihan ko. And syempre nahiya ako sa ginawa ko. And I made sure after that I would be nice, you know, I would be approachable, I would be polite. And so I think one factor kaya ako nagkakatrabaho noon is because I was, you know, marunong makisama. Pero dumating sa point na parang laging ang sagot ko hindi po, opo, siguro po, yung ganun. So parang medyo naano ako noon eh.
Ba yan?
Parang na ano ako eh. Parang na-feel ko na nagpapaka-plastic ako. Kasi gumagaya ako sa ibang artista na respectful, na very polite, na walang reklamo, ganyan. Hanggang sa dumating sa point na pakonti-konti, sumasagot na ako ng frank, ng honest. Kung anong pumasok sa isip ko, ganyan. Pakonti-konti. Lumalabas siya.
Okay.
Si Frankenstein.
Akala ko, magiging...
Wala akong pakialam sa akala mo!
Akala ko nagpa-prank ka. Okay? Akala ko prank. Hindi prank.
Pucha.
Tapos yun.
Akala ko ba taga-South to? South boy. Tapos sabihin niya.
Sautong, bro.
Dude, bro, pare.
Taga-Sautong, bro.
So, bro, pare. Dude, ba yan?
Dito, Sautong.
Meron namang mga untoward incidents ba na naalala mo sa mga taping mo, sa mga may mga ganun eksena. Aside from sa kinuwento mo kanina sa teatro, na merong hindi magandang karanasan sa direktor. Sa mga films.
Sa mga films?
Wala naman ba? O...
Ay, puta, Okay. Babalikan ko yung sagot ko sa inyo. Yung biggest break ko sa film was when I was the leading man of Solen Yusuf.
Mumbai lang.
Doon pa lang panalo ka na eh. Breakthrough na yun eh.
Yun nga eh. That's one for the books in my life.
Indie film.
Indie to. We were shooting in Mumbai, India.
Literal, indie.
And then last mo na yan. And then
bakit? Anong mangyayari? Anong pagling last? Anong mangyayari? Anong last? Bawal ako umilit?
Oy, ikaw ba kausap ko? Ha?
Kami host dito eh.
Papi? Papi, ikaw ba kausap ko?
Si Papi daw. Cheers tayo dyan.
Cheers tayo dyan.
Hindi kita kausap, Papi, ha? May sinasabi ka, 30?
Kwento, nakikinig tayo eh.
Kwento muna.
Nasa Solen Yusuf
tayo. Si Solen yan eh.
Nasa Mumbai, tapos nandito kami sa parang check this out itong Mumbai, itong Bollywood, meron silang subdivision for tapings lang.
Set talaga siya, isang malaking set, gano'n.
Isang malaking subdivision yata.
Isang malaking subdivision, tapos hindi siya set, yung bawat bahay, iba't ibang project nandun. So, yung Mumbai Lab nandito sa lot na to. Tapos yung ibang properties doon, ibang production, ibang pelikula or
talaga, pang shooting lang talaga. No?
Yes.
Dapat pala ma-erase natin kay Mr. Villar yan. Pagka pagawa ng
dito kasi locally, kakausapin mo yung may-ari ng bahay. Pwede ba shooting dyan, di ba? Ganyan yung...
Doon matik na. No, matik na.
Oo, doon. Tapos, so may subdivision. Aba, may sindikato rin pala. Itong mga Indiano, may pagka-Pinoy rin. Alam mo yung kunwari, I'm not red tagging, pero itong, kunwari, punta sa probinsya, tapos may mga tambay lang na mantitrip na, uy, may nag-shooting doon, guluhin natin para bigyan tayong pera. May ganun trip, di ba? For example, di ba, may ganun eh.
Pagkakakitaan eh.
You wouldn't deny it even though you never experienced it, di ba? That could happen here sa Pilipinas. Doon, hindi siya trip. Ano na siya? Modus.
Negosyo na.
Modus na talaga.
Negosyo na. Scam yun, scam.
Oo. May mga Indiano, yung isang naka-cornrows pa, mga gangster-looking talaga, gangster. Tapos ang tawag sa kanila, nung mga local na, union. Ang tawag sa kanila nung mga staff, mga local na staff, the union is here. The union is here. The union is here. You guys have to hide. Parang, so tinago kami ng production. Ako, si Solen, tas yung ibang mga artista. Tapos, syempre hindi namin alam kung ano nangyari sa labas. Parang feeling namin, are we taken hostage? Ganun na yung nangyayari sa loob. Pero hindi naman pala kami hostage. They were negotiating lang. So, ang nangyari is, pinatay yung generator pagkadating nila, tapos yung producer namin, stressed out siya kasi hindi matuloy-tuloy yung shoot. Tapos itong mga gangsters na to, nandito sa labas. Tapos may middleman kami, isa sa mga production staff. Tapos being a Filipino, parang na-realize namin, after it all, putang ina tong mga to. Kasabot tong mga to, inside job rin to eh. For sure.
Malamang.
For sure may nagtip na dito kami nagtitaping, puntahan nyo kami, ganyan-ganyan.
Hindi ka kasali doon sa MO.
Hindi, tol, hindi. Hindi naman lahat ng kalbo masamang tao. Yeah. tapos nagne-negotiate sila. Diba? So parang takot kami na parang putang ina nung mangyayari sa amin. We're in a foreign country and mostly Indian men yung kaharap namin. Tapos ang tingin nila sa amin, diba, para kaming white meat. Kasi maputi kami. Sila, they're all brown eh. So pag Pinoy ka, even the Pinoy who aren't mestizos, they felt mestizo being in India because everybody was so brown. Everybody was brown.
Black my
we were all scared and after nung negotiations, after nagbayad, parang tuloy yung shooting na para bang walang nangyari.
Nangingikil lang yung mga gangsters na yun.
Kikil lang talaga.
Oo, yun lang. Tapos, syempre, being Filipino, na-realize namin yung mga nangyari. Putang ina tong mga to. May inside job. May kasabot sa loob yan.
Ikaw yung kasabot.
Huwag mo kayo tulad sa'yo.
Ayun.
Sabi mo eh.
Tapos, pagbalik namin ng Pilipinas, hindi namin pwedeng pag-usapan. Siyempre, issue. Pero kahit pa paano, sumingaw pa rin yung nangyari, yung issue.
Yung amoy.
Oo. Dininay namin.
Nangamoy Mumbai.
Oo,
dininay namin. Dininay namin siya na hanggang ngayon ko lang siya linabas at ngayon ko lang siya binuklat ulit at pinag-usapan.
Dito sa episode pa namin
salamat
mabubuksan tong Pandora's box na to, ha?
Oo. Well, lumipas na eh. Tagal na nun eh. 2014, Mumbai Love.
Parang nagpaalam ba sa love? Ano ba to?
Mumbai, hindi ko mapanoorin yan. Diyan si Kiko eh. Yung panoorin yan.
Ayun.
Okay lang. Okay lang. Hindi ka naman market namin eh. Thirty. Write down my number. I like you. I want to meet you face to face.
Puta, isa na lang ang kailangan nyo sa gitna, no? Mukha na kayong ano. So, nga pala, may part dito. Kiko, may tanong ba? Peps, may tanong ka? Pepo?
So far,
Huwag na kayo magtanong.
carry on with
Wag na.
Lasing na si Thirds.
Oo, lasing na si Thirds.
Tanong ko lang, paano ka napunta sa sa fighting MMA? Nasa dugo mo na ba yan simula?
Ayan,
or talagang nandyan na lang kaya napasubo ka na lang? Or nasa iyo na talaga yung palaban ka talaga?
Hindi bro, ako never ako fan ng MMA. Lagi ko sinasabi sa tao, I'm the accidental man of MMA.
Interesting.
Paano naging accident? Saan nangyari yung aksidente?
Well, mainly it was because of the feud that or the stint that me and Baron had 5 years ago.
That's the first. That's the first pala.
Bro, the very first match that I saw, a full MMA match, was the match of Kaloy Baduria versus Palomar. That went viral in Facebook. I was never a fan of MMA. I was a fan of WWE.
Wrestling.
Oh,
so MMA for me was boring.
The fiction.
Kasi hindi ikaw yung ini-interview dito, ako MMA for me during those days.
Yung Palomar, yung naka-roids, yung bodybuilder.
Naka-roids
Yun yung una-una ko na panood.
And how was it? Kwento mo naman.
So prior to that, ni UFC, mga ganyan, hindi ka talaga fan pa na?
No, bro, no. I was never. I would naalala ko parang 2002 dumating sa cable yung UFC.
Yes.
And then I'd watch it. Tapos they would go to the ground, tapos feeling ko ang boring na. Yun ako dati. Isa ako sa mga yun.
So nung nanood ka ng laban ni Baduria, naghihintay ka na may mag-pile driver dyan o kaya may mag-choke slam.
Stone Cold
Stunner. Kaya gustong-gusto ko yung laban ni Baduria kasi they never went to the ground.
Pumunta na sila.
Tapos si Baduria talagang he was taking shots pero hindi niya iniinda. Tapos bumabalik siya, di ba?
Tibay. Kasi yung kay Baduria, Bob, binababa niya yung ulo niya. Dito lahat tumatama. This is the hardest part of the head.
Kaya pala.
Para hindi sa baba tumama.
Para hindi sa baba. I-absorb niya lahat ng sapak. Kaya ganun nangyari.
Kaya pala.
Oo, pare. Kaya matibay si Baduria. Yun ang first
And
match mo. TV or live?
Hindi, Facebook.
Facebook? Hindi pa live, Hindi pa live.
Yun yung una kong match na tinapos. Na talagang sabi ko, putang ina, ganito palang MMA. Talagang wasakan. And then my very second encounter with MMA was in the ring.
Yun na.
Bro, I tell you, I kid you not. You can see it naman kung paano ako lumaban dati, di ba?
Kita ko nga.
Like I had nothing. I just had
heart.
I just had my determination na parang tangina hindi ako pwede patumbay nito, hindi ako pwede kahit pagod na ako, hindi ako pwedeng sumuko. So pero one thing I discovered during the MMA training was jiu-jitsu. Kasi like I tell you guys, kinikwento ko sa inyo yung rebellious nature ko, di ba?
Yes.
Growing up and full of pride. Mike Luna, kapatid ni Chris Luna, was my
student also.
Your student was my schoolmate in Ann Arbor sa BF. He would always ask me to attend jiu-jitsu classes. And then for me, as a grade 5 pa niya ako inayaya up until first year. Laging pag sinabing jiu-jitsu, iniisip ko karate.
Okay.
I did karate lessons at taekwondo lessons. So, hindi na ako umattend ng martial arts class during those times. It's because I just felt na parang it's just another taekwondo session na parang we're gonna do some kicks and then first foundation ganyan.
Yes,
because I never knew that jiu-jitsu was a grappling sport. A different kind. I only discovered jiu-jitsu from Mike Luna 5 years ago.
Late na.
Very late. And because of my because I never really did my homework and I never really watched UFC before. I had no idea about what jiu-jitsu is. And then, nung pinakita sa akin ni Mike Luna na parang this is jiu-jitsu. Ginagawa ko pala siya tuwing maipagsuntukan ako nung kabataan ko.
Di mo alam.
Hindi ako naipagsabayan ng stand-up eh. I'd take them to the ground.
Clinch.
Yeah, I'd clinch and take them to the ground kasi ayoko nasasapak sa mukha. So,
bakit? Ayaw.
Pogi kasi ako, bro. Joke lang.
Cheers tayo dyan.
Nobody likes to get punched in the face. Diba? Not everybody is like Kaloy Baduria.
Yes.
Who can take punches to the face. So, nung mga kabataan ko, kinu-close ko yung gap, tapos, yayakapin ko, tapos take him to the ground. Tapos doon, magma-mount punch ako ng ganyan. Ganito pa.
Naglalaba.
Tapos, when Mike Luna showed me...
Saan ba yan? Saan mo nakilala si Mike Luna? Sang gym? BF?
Grade
school daw.
Schoolmates kami.
Sa school sila.
Schoolmates. Okay.
Sa Inarbor na Montessori.
So Kiko, nung 5 years ago, nung unang tinuro sa'yo yung jiu-jitsu, out of necessity yun kasi lalaban ka na. Ganun ba yun?
Yeah. Tapos, I was training boxing and Muay Thai. Crash course. Martial arts crash course. In 2 weeks, lalaban na kami ni Baron. I was giving up kasi lagi akong tinatamaan sa boxing. Tas na-experience ko pa isang full roundhouse kick.
Kanino?
Isa sa mga bata ni Mike Luna sa Batangas.
So hindi sa Banff to. Hindi. Gym ni Mike Luna talaga to.
Sa gym ni Mike Luna. Sa Tanawan.
Okay. Pupunta ka doon. Okay.
Doon ako nagtitrain. Tapos, this is for the Baron fight. Pagka sipa sa akin ng roundhouse kick, umalis ako sa ring. So, lumabas ako. Tapos, tinatawag ako ni Mike Luna, bumalik ka dito. Hindi! Bad trip ako eh. Sobrang bad trip ako nun eh. Tapos sa sobrang bad trip ko, lumuluha ako.
It happens.
Ikaw, di ka wala bad trip sa akin. Hindi
bro. We have, if you and me, we get to know each other, we have lots of something in common. One thing, head check.
Anong shampoo mo? Anong shampoo?
Hindi bro, hindi ako nagsha-shampoo. Mas
ako rin. Sabon lang. Diba?
Diba? There's one.
Okay,
one what? Something in common. So yun, umiiyak ako. Pero hindi dahil nasapak ako, umiiyak ako dahil hindi ako makaganti.
Kiko, inom ka pa, shot ka pa, para minute ulo mo. Shot ka pa, para mag-away tayo.
Para sa'yo, gagawin ko.
Gago, baka magkatotoo, mag-away pa kayo.
Hindi bro, hindi kami mag-aaway, magmamahalan lang kami.
Yeah.
Naiintindihan na kita, Kiko, naiintindihan. Yung what kind of fighter are you? Kasi nagko-coach rin ako ng mga fighters eh. Yung iba kasi fighters, malakas sa loob, mahina sa skills. Ikaw, malakas ang skills, mahina loob. Yan. I understand what you are coming from. Yan. Kasi as a coach, kasi coach ako eh. Kasi as a coach, iintindihan mo kung saan ang galing, saan ang fighter mo. Saan siya mahina. And then you work from that. ikaw, emotionally ka, pero malakas ang capacity mo para manalo. Lahat sa'yo, psychological. Pero yung skill-wise, nasa'yo. Pero kailangan ilabas ng coach para hindi ma-overcome ng fear. Kasi it's only human to fear. Pero it's your skill to overcome the fear. Yan. Kasi continue. Kinukwento ko lang kasi
so ano yan?
Naintindihan kita as a
advice.
So sinabi na ni Teacher Papi yan. Ang enrollment fee, i-Gcash na yung enrollment fee.
If you have a fighter, kasi if you have a match, I can teach you kasi alam ko na yung pinagdaanan ko na yan eh. Kasi alam ko na yung mga pinagdaanan. Also a fighter, myself, parang is how you approach the fighter. Isa ng weaknesses niya, nasa na strengths niya. Is how you approach the fight, the strategy, and then ano ang outcome na anong outcome na mapoproduce mo doon sa ng kaya ng fighter. Kasi kung ito lang kaya niya, hindi mo talagang kaya i-push kung saan siya. Pero yung capacity niya, ito siya, yun ang ilalabas mo. The best he can do na magagawa mo sa kanya. Kung ito lang kaya niya, wala kang magagawa. Ito lang talaga kaya niya. Pero as a coach, ito na yung magagawa mo na full potential mo, nalabas mo yung magagawa mo sa kanya.
So susunod na laban mo pala, Kiko, yan si Papi na ang coach mo.
No problem, I can teach you. No problem, I can teach you. No problem.
So ang coupon, papadala na lang namin yung coupon.
Pero ang kinaganda naman, ang kinaganda naman sa pagiging DefTac, parang all of the coaches in DefTac are your coaches.
Available, yes.
Diba?
No problem,
yun yung kinaganda. Oo.
No problem. Continue.
So I was crying.
You were crying. Emotionally,
nasaktan ng ego mo.
Emotionally,
pero hindi ako yung umiiyak na
inside.
Hindi hagulgol.
As in nakatitig lang ako sa kawalan, tapos lumuluha ako, tapos hindi ko maintindihan ba't ako lumuluha. Tapos lumabas si Mike Luna. Sabi niya, hindi mo pwede gawin yan sa ring pagdating sa sa ring.
Yes.
Sabi ko, hindi ko maintindihan ba't ako umiiyak. Hindi naman talaga ako umiiyak, sabi ko ganun. Pero hindi lang talaga ako makabawi. Wala akong magawa. Baka wala rin akong magawa kay Baron. Yun yung tumatakbo sa isipan ko. Sabi niya, hindi pa naman tayo tapos eh. Nasipa ka lang sa mukha. Huwag ka muna sumuko. That's part of the process.
Okay.
Kailangan mo, sabi niya sa akin, kailangan mo maranasan.
Magaling si magaling si Mike
Si Mike.
Tapos
sabi niya, kailangan mo maranasan, kailangan ko daw maranasan yun doon. Kasi, I will take more on the fight if I didn't experience that in the gym.
Old school.
So that was boxing and Muay Thai lessons.
Taking impact pa lang yun. Taking strikes pa lang. Wala pa yung the whole strategy of the game. Okay, continue.
And then we got into jiu-jitsu. So we got into the floor. And then I thought the very lang talaga faint idea lang meron ako sa jiu-jitsu. It was a rear naked choke na ginagawa sa amin ni Mike Luna during grade 5, grade 6. Tapos we got on the floor and we weren't even studying submissions. We were studying positions. So what if na side tapos ang tinuturo pa sa akin ni Mike Luna was I was on the bottom. He never taught me really worst case lagi. He didn't teach me
survival. Always survival.
Hindi yung nakamount ka.
Survival. Ako yung minamount.
Survival muscle instinct.
So yun, muscle instinct. The very first lesson was instinct. So parang anong gagawin mo? So nag-react ako. Sabi niya, maganda yung ginawa mo kasi pinakita mo yung kung anong raw na alam mo.
Unang pumasok sa isip mo.
So parang nakikita niya yung intention ko kung anong gusto kong gawin. Pero ang sabi niya, kulang lang daw ako sa technique.
Doon ang papasok ang trabaho ng coach.
And then tinuro niya sa akin yung technique. So naalala ko, nasa mount, parang upa. Tapos pag nag-upa, mapapa-stretch out yung arms. So, wax out.
Swim.
kunin mo yung arm, tas upa, then
yes.
sweep.
Bridge and roll.
Oo. Sabi niya, yun yung technique pag na-mount ka. Pero hindi ka magpapa-mount, sabi niya. Habang nasa side mount pa lang, you have to,
dominate.
Sweep to make it to your advantage. So,
yes.
Side mount pa lang, upa ako ng upa. Then like, yung mga white belts niya, inaano niya ako, pinuposition niya ako doon. So, yun lang yung drill. Tapos, sabi ko kay Mike Luna, ito pala ang jiu-jitsu. Oh, putang ina, ginagamit ko na pala siya dati pa. Di ko lang alam yung tawag.
Ibig sabihin nun, pre, natural sa'yo.
Yeah.
Nasa'yo na yun, pero walang pangalan.
I found the connection talaga. Because of what I experienced during those times in training, getting hit in the face, boxing. I remembered why I never really pursued boxing, especially nung pumuntok yung Elorde sa South. Kasi nga, I always get hit. Ayoko. I remembered why di siya pinagpatuloy. Pero because of jiu-jitsu, nagkaroon ako ng lakas ng loob.
That's good.
So
That's
parang,
good, sir.
Oo. After nung laban namin ni Baron, I made sure that I would learn jiu-jitsu. So I talked to Prof. Alvin na Chief, pwede ba akong matuto ng jiu-jitsu? So yan, he was nice enough to welcome me sa DefTac. And I just can never really imagine a time where parang stressed out ako in jiu-jitsu lessons or para bang I felt like a routine. No, every time I would attend a class in jiu-jitsu, I would always be so enthusiastic, and I always had open ears and open eyes, learn the thing, and I even made it to.
It's natural to you, pare. Parang
bro, I was 2 months pa lang into jiu-jitsu. Sila Egi sa Tomas Morato.
Yes.
They encouraged me to sign up for Arte Suave.
Okay, laban agad.
Oo, jiu-jitsu. Oo. I was living in Cubao. During those times, I was living in Cubao, kaya nag-attend ako sa Tomas Morato. Sabi ko, ano pa lang ako 2 months pa lang, sabi niya.
2 months, okay.
2 months, sabi niya. Di mo naman malalaman na if you got it or no, hanggat hindi mo subukan. Subukan mo lang, sabi sa akin. So I attended the Arte Suave. And then I was able to snatch. Yeah, I was able to kay Coach Franco. So I snatched the bronze.
Pwede.
And then I told myself, very first time, and then I told myself, ito pa nakakatuwa. I was doing points, I was making points without knowing na
you know how it works.
Na pumupuntos ako. I was just doing what kung anong tinuro ni Edsel sa akin, kung anong tinuro ni Tofi. Tapos pupuntos na ako, nakikita ko yung scoreboard 2-7, ako yung 7. Sabi ko, tayo na, ang galing ko pala.
It's natural to you, pare.
Ito pa, baka nga silver ako nun because na-realize ko na lang, they never made me go up against silver medal. Kasi ang tumalo sa akin, bata ni Pichon, taga DefTac Alabang.
Okay.
Si Ragrats PJJ, pangalan niya sa Instagram. Siya tumalo sa akin and he won gold. So I never got the chance to compete for silver. But maybe if ever I did compete for silver, lagi ko inisip, baka nakuha ko pa. Siyempre, yun lang sinasabi ko sa ego, to feed my ego.
Lang yun.
To feed my ego.
Dagdag lang yun.
Siyempre.
Pero yun nga, na-realize ko after that Arte Suave, sabi ko sa sarili ko, I really have
the
potential for this for this art, I shouldn't stop.
Yeah,
I shouldn't stop. I really found
something
passion
inside you.
Yes, because let's say yung ibang mga kasabayan kong white belts sa Tomas Morato, they were doing arm bars now when I got in. And then just because I kept on showing up, ako na yung gumagawa ng arm bars sa kanila.
Yun.
And this is not hindi to, this is what happened during those days. Hindi to kwentong barbero lang, lang. Pero yun talaga yung na ko. I can still remember the very first arm bar that I executed. It wasn't even by technique. It was from a scramble. Nahuli ko yung braso, tapos tap siya. Sabi ko, shit! Naka-armbar ako. Tapos kilig ako. Sabi ko, naka-armbar ako. Oh my God. From a scramble pa. Wala yung...
With no technique,
eh. Walang step 1, step 2. It was scramble and then nahuli ko siya. Pak! And then...
Kinilig ka.
Kinilig ako. And after that, I made sure that, I would always be present in jiu-jitsu classes.
Armbar mo nga ako.
Ha?
Virtual armbar.
Bakit?
Scramble tayo, tapos scroll, tapos
ikaw
armbar mo ako.
Ikaw kanina ka pa.
Ang alam ko lang,
I gave you my number.
Ikaw armbar ako rebel bar.
Bro, I gave you my number. Kahit anong gusto mo, pwede natin gawin. Just say anytime, anywhere, and I'll be there.
Tara.
So, balik
ngayon na ba? Yung number.
Ngayon na ba? Sa ba location mo?
Punta ako Antipolo. Pagdating ko sa Antipolo, nakapolo ko. Ikaw magpolo ka din. Kasi Antipolo. Jiu-jitsu tayo.
So, bali ngayon, may part tayo dito sa podcast natin na magpapakita kami ng pictures.
Akala ko kung magpapakita niya eh. Buti na lang.
May papakita kami yung picture. Tapos, hindi si Johnny Sins to. Kalbo rin yun. Pero, lang.
Naubos na yata.
Ano yung mga naiisip mo sa mga pictures na yan? Ano mga naiisip mo sa pictures na yan? Anong makakwento mo dyan sa pictures na yan? Kahit na brief, story lang. Okay?
Brief.
Kinakabahan ako
Sa kanya baka panty kasi brief.
Ayan, Palawan yan.
Yeah.
Okay, this is 3 separate events. Yung nasa taas, inuman yan. Yung nasa baba, inuman din.
Lahat na lang
Sa labang inuman
Actually, feeling ko, one night, nangyari in one night eh. Hindi siya separate event. Nag-jacket lang ako dun sa taas. But this is my DefTac Antipolo family.
This is your family. This is your friends.
Yeah,
This is your co-teammates. This is where you learn.
But yes. But I came from Tomas Morato. I learned a lot kasi from Tomas Morato, from Tofi, and from Edsel. I trained in Banff for a while rin. I learned a lot. And everybody's my family. It's just that life happened and na-destino talaga ako sa Antipolo. So this is my DefTac Antipolo family. And as you can see sa taas, we're all crazy, wacky, ganyan. We don't care because we're all comfortable with ourselves.
And that's then supposed to be.
The last photo, that's us after training. We all
white belts.
Yeah, we were still white belts dyan, and we gave our asses out just to train. And we're all sweaty in that photo. Kung papansin ninyo pa nga, yung isa photoshop pa dyan eh. Hindi siya kasali.
Yung nasa kanan.
Yung nasa kanan, hindi siya talaga kasali dyan sa photo eh. So that's how we are.
Photoshop yan ha.
Or baka ito pa nga yung first day ko sa sa
Antipolo.
Antipolo, I'm not really sure eh. No. My first day was white gi. Brown gi yung gamit ko dyan. Pero this is, okay. This was,
Seminar.
okay. Si Kim ba yung blue belt na yan? Okay, so this seminar was one of the first seminars
bumisita si Chief.
I had with Chief sa Antipolo. Oo, kasi the second seminar, the anniversary. The second seminar with Chief in Antipolo kasi was with Sensei Saulo. No, but maybe that was the third. No, 3 seminars na attendan ko kasama si Chief. I think this is the first.
How is it?
Kasama si Kim.
Na kasama mo yung chief natin, yung commander. Ano experience mo?
Well, syempre, parang feeling ko si Chief, of course, hands down to all of his knowledge in jiu-jitsu and in life. But on a personal level, pag dumarating si Chief, feeling ko parang teacher's pet ako eh. Kasi nanggaling na ako kay Banff eh. Nanggaling ako sa Banff. I studied jiu-jitsu from kay Chief mismo. So pag dumarating siya sa Antipolo, parang feeling ko mas special ako sa lahat. Kasi I did URCC and ganyan-ganyan. But then again, pampaano lang yun, pampasarap lang ng pakiramdam. Pero pag si Chief kasi, it's always something new eh. No? It's always something new eh, with him. And you see like people like si Vince Ortiz, like on his level, diba? Like he's on a different level in jiu-jitsu, diba?
Top level.
Pero pag nakipag-rule siya kay Chief, parang wala pa rin. Like, parang you would, for me, I would think na parang Vince is on a different level where he can beat up anybody. Tapos makikita ko na may pag-roll siya kay Chief.
Wala,
tapos biglang,
put your place.
Parang wala pang alam. Yeah, he would put Vince in his place and then Vince, parang for me, parang wala pang alam si Vince pagdating kay Chief. Parang so much to learn.
Nagmukhang blue belt si Vince.
Nagmukhang blue belt, oo.
All respect
tapos,
talaga.
Oo. So, yung alam ni Chief is really, is really something else. It's really, I would say sacred. Eh. It's because it's not even, hyped or talked about or out there, displayed for everyone to see, and he's not there telling everybody that I'm the best, I'm this and that. But his skill and his knowledge is really sacred. It's like diamonds in a rough. It's hidden, pero it's precious. It's not displayed out there. It's hidden, but it's worth more than whatever money can buy. It's because of his experience in life, in the streets, di ba?
Yung presence no?
Yung presence, oo.
Grabe.
Yeah, actually, no first time ko
makapal pa yung buhok niya dito Makapal pa yung buhok niya dito
Okay, no comment. I'm not one to comment. Baka si 30 may masabi kasi makapal rin yata buhok ni 30.
Hindi ko kaya si Chief.
Yung angle mo dito. Okay. Continue, Kiko.
Ayun, yun nga. Chief is like a diamond in a rough.
It's a
the best precious secret, no?
Oh, he's a precious stone hidden. Pero if people discovered him, he's really worth millions ka talaga. Not even, he's priceless. There will not be another Alvin Aguilar after this Alvin Aguilar.
Yeah, I know. Iba
like, like I know like my marketing projection is badass. No. This is the real badass. Alvin Aguilar. Like he's spike. Ako, I would say parang I'm just inspired by Alvin Aguilar from the South, growing up in the South from my old gangster and fraternity ways. Mainly because, you know, sila yung influence noon eh. Ginagamit ko lang yung alam mo na experience ko noon, tapos pino-project ko into social media or sa pelikula. Hanggang projection lang. This guy, he's the real deal. Like, I'm really just. Pero a lot of people try to tame me, try to guide me, to mentor me, ganyan. Si Alvin Aguilar lang yung pag sinabing, Kicks, I want you to come here. Kicks, I want you to fight. Ganyan. Ako lang yung, sige. And I never rebelled against his choice. No, parang, like, siya lang nag-tame sa akin, no, not even trying to tame me, just because of being in his presence. Is that you correct me if I'm wrong, when you're in the presence of Alvin Aguilar, do you feel something na parang, you know, do you feel like ano yun? Greatness, and you wanna gusto mo disiplinado ka sa harapan niya pag nagtuturo siya, di ba?
Si Chief kasi, di ba, he calls authority eh. Kahit saan siya maglakad, he calls authority.
Even if he doesn't say it.
Tumayo lang siya doon, alam mo siya yung boss. Eh.
Oo. And
may aura na talaga eh.
Isa ako sa mga tao na nare-recognize yun.
As a student, you know where your place, who you look up to. Yan, yung mga yan eh. Even kasi syempre, galing rin ako sa kanya, parang, chief ka talaga. All my knowledge come to you talaga. I all do respect to you talaga. And then yung presence mo sa ibang tao, it magnifies eh. Parang, uy, sino ka ba talaga? And it's like, okay, Chief, marami naka-look up to you. Be proper naman. Be a motivator, not be, be something else. Okay, next na. Yan.
No comment si Kiko dyan.
Yan. This is your...
Brown Gi.
Brown Gi mo.
Crusader, galing K1 yan.
K1, oo.
White belt. What is this year? And what is year? Ano to? GA ba to?
I remember... No, this wasn't GA. I remember this day, the very first time I was called a professional MMA fighter. Because like I told, like what I said, parang sobra na kanina, 'di ba, you mentioned veteran URCC ganyan. Kasi up until now, I still do not claim. I don't make claims. Because I am still the accidental man of MMA. You know, I'd still be. I'd rather be called a jujutero.
Okay.
Yun. I take pride
in an
in
MMA fighter.
Yes, because
di ka pa nag-evolve.
The thing is, takot pa rin ako matamaan sa mukha. That's why hindi ko pinagpatuloy yung MMA.
That's not a true MMA fighter. Kulang ka pa.
Jujutero nga siya.
Jujutero ka pala.
I'm a jujutero. Pero, if I would face, you know,
if I was 30, if you were
30.
If I was cornered, you know, and my back's in the ropes, I'd use my jujitsu. I'd fight.
Tama.
Si 30, hindi kami talo niyan eh.
Yeah, this is your friend.
Parehong kalbo.
This is your friends. This is your team. This is your family.
James to.
Okay, so blue belt na ako dyan.
Wow.
Blue belt na ako dyan.
This is James. James, my classmate in high school. Kaya he set this up na mag-guest ka sa amin. All thanks to James.
Yeah, shout out kay James and shout out kay Enriquez.
Yes.
Ayan.
Ibang tao yun, eh?
same person, same James.
Okay.
Same person.
So, siguro ito yata yung na-promote kami.
Promotion sa Antipolo.
Yes.
Congrats.
Hindi. si ano pala to, si 30
Si
rin
Doc.
to eh. Yung,
Si Doc. Si Doc.
Hindi, si Doc, tas yung kaakbay ni Doc, si 30.
Hmm.
Ano na yata to eh, kay Sensei Saulo na yata yung
Bisita niya.
ito
Bisita niya.
yung bisita niya.
Rivero.
Yan. Sino naman to? The Mammoth. Sugar Ray.
Oh, bro. Si Sugar, I always saw something in him dati pa. Like, he has character. Pwede siya sa pelikula. Tapos, I never would have thought. Nakasabay ko siya sa laban ko with Billy Jack eh. But I never thought I would really, cross paths and become teammates with him. Because apparently, he's good friends with Coach Badong.
Okay.
So, kanina sa gym, magkasama lang kami ni Sugar. Ano kami kanina? Boxing training. Tapos, ngayon, kasabayan ko pa sa sa YouTube, sa social media.
Ganun ha? May siya, may mga hype fights din siya.
No, he's not hyping any fights right now. It's just that he's building up his audience so that if ever he would have a fight, he has an
audience na. Okay.
He has a fan base.
Kasi siya, title holder siya eh.
Yes. The longest reigning heavyweight.
Heavyweight. Wow.
Kasi pandemic.
Champion din siya ng 3 versus 3, diba? Siya rin yung champion.
Yeah.
Lakas. Sino naman to si Kalbo? Si Badong.
Si Coach Badong.
Yan.
Siya ang kumupkup sa akin.
Wow. Thanks to him. I-guide you. Siya na yung parang coach, father, and mentor mo.
Kay Coach Badong, naka-gold ako.
Wow.
First ever. In a jiu-jitsu competition.
Anong tournament yun?
Pan-Asians?
Pan-Asian pa.
Bigat.
Yung last Pan-Asians.
Tinalo niyo mga estudyante ko eh.
2018 yata yun.
Samoa.
Ito.
Samoa.
Ito yung binatukan ka.
Ito yung... Ano namang kwento dito, Kiko? Ano nangyari?
Yan.
This what you call bitch slap.
Binit slap ka.
Yeah, bitch slap. Because after that, he ran like a bitch. Hindi na nagpakita.
Totoo bang nabengkong daw yung noo mo? Ang dami naging meme yung di ba? Okay ka lang ba?
Bro,
ginawang meme yung noo mo.
Bro, at first, syempre, hindi tayo okay. But then again, yan yung mas lalo nagpatunog sa pangalan ko eh.
Kung tutusin. Oo. Yan yun.
And then, ang daming opportunities lumabas after netong incident na to. Bad trip lang ako sa taong to kasi ayaw niyang kumasa ng totoong laban.
Tama.
So, hindi yan scripted.
Wala. Hindi yan sinulat. Hindi yan nakascript. So,
okay.
So, ang nakakainis lang is that tuwan-tuwa yung tao, putang ina, nakaupo ako. It wasn't a standoff. That's why I call it a bitch slap is because yung isang caster, hindi si Carlo, yung si Carlo mabait yan. Yung isang caster, yun yung empty chair. Sabi niya, sabihin mo nga yung sinasabi mo pag nandyan na siya. Sabi ko, sige, kaya ko sabihin yung sinasabi ko pag nandyan siya. I was trashed because I don't like his face. I don't like anything about him. I don't like anything about that guy.
Heated talaga to. As hindi mo talaga siya.
Okay.
And then so, nung dumating na siya sa likod namin, tinash talk ko pa rin. And like, what are you gonna do about it? Parang, actually, I was asking for it because like what I told you guys, I always look for drama. I always look for a point where, it would be something different from everything else. So, I thought, if he does something, kung may mangyari, diretso na kagad kami sa ring. Alam mo yun?
May laban na mangyayari.
May laban kagad. Di ko akalain na basketball lang yung laban. And then, akala ko lang is just na parang, okay, after basketball, pagbibigyan ako. Kasi, everybody wants to make money, and an MMA match between that guy and me would make money, diba?
Yep.
But I was never given the chance. Only because they gave favor to that guy.
Talaga?
Yeah, diba? I tell you guys how, how I'm thankful about Makagago, how he guided me along the way. But in the end, iniwan na niya ako sa ere because nagamit na niya ako, and he gave favor to that guy. So he never gave that guy to me in an MMA match. Because pag linabanan niya, pag nakalaban ko yan sa MMA, I would just take him down, and I would beat the crap out of him, and they never gave that guy to me. Because they realize, siguro, this is just a hunch, because I guess they realized that they would consistently make money while using him. In other Battle of the YouTubers segments, wherein compared to pag naglaban kami sa MMA, one night lang.
Wala, panalo ka yan.
So,
mas skilled ka.
So, hindi rin maganda yung kinalabasan namin ni Makagago after this incident. It's because, may kampihan na nangyari. May favoritism na nangyari. So, this guy has like 1.4 million followers on Facebook, and ako like 200k lang on subscribers. Of course, sino pang sasabitan ni Makagago, di ba? So para sa akin,
yung character na yun.
Ang sa akin lang, pero ang sa akin lang parang okay, mas nakita ko lang yung true nature mo. Like you're by the numbers. Ako, I'm really by the character and by what you can deliver. I guess kinalimutan ni Makagago lahat ng kaya kong gawin, as KIKO Matos compared to this guy who has more followers. Kasi in the end of the day, this guy, he wouldn't even like if he didn't do this, like who is he, diba?
Sa bagay, may nangyari.
Yeah. And like even like ito, somehow I asked for it, not intentional, not intently na masampal. Gusto ko magka-rumble or anything ganyan. Hindi ko akalain na
matras.
Oo. And I guess parang feeling ko lang parang after that, pinlano na nila every step of the way para, alam mo yun, ako na yung talaga yung bad guy tapos he would come out as the hero. Because there's nothing really impressive about this, diba? I was sitting down and he was standing up.
So
that's
cheap
why,
shot ang dating.
And it's a bitch slap, and then
bitch slap talaga.
They projected it as if, justice was done. Parang, what the fuck?
Ayun lang.
Diba? So, we're now in good terms, me and those guys involved in that segment. I'm on my own. Di na ako connected sa grupo na yan. And somehow mixed emotions, parang tangina naman, may ganun. Para then again,
kasi ang kate mo talaga is gusto mo suntukan binasketball nila diba?
Nandun yung gusto mo sa suntukan
Hindi, kasi I was told, sinabihan ako, Kiko, basketball muna. Make money in basketball. After nyan, mag-ano kayo? Combat sports.
Which is hindi natuloy.
Yeah.
Hindi na natuloy yun.
And then, syempre,
after
down na.
Double leg ba yan? Single leg?
No, single.
And bakit na take down mo?
I already knew na parang talo na ako dyan. Like, I don't play basketball. I was telling them I don't play basketball. And then sinasabihan nila ako, pag di mo linabanan si Rendo ng basketball, how can we give the MMA match to you? Ganyan. You gotta hype it up. Ganyan, ganyan, ganyan. So ako naman si Tanga, parang, okay, sige. So kailangan ko siya labanan ng basketball. Ang sa akin lang, wala na, talo na ako eh. I had to make a way na parang, to get back to him. But prior to this, I was able to give back the slap. Dinistract ko siya eh. Binato ko ng bola sa mukha. Tapos finalo up ko ng sampal. Tsaka ko siya tinake down.
Nakabawi ka, patlamang ka pa, no?
Oh, pero hindi yun yung na-capture sa camera eh. Siyempre, ito yung na-capture eh. And then, when he fell down, I went to his face. I was about to hit him. Everybody came na and wala. What I did na lang is, habang inaawat na ako, hinila ko yung shorts niya hanggang sa talagang nakablip na lang siya. I just wanted to take out his shorts and wave it around and he would just stand up na parang nakahawak sa edits niya, di ba? Parang, pero napigilan rin ako. But after that, nung rinisyo, akala ko nga, after that, tapos na. Itong mga putang inan to, syempre, di ba, ayaw nila ng issue sa tao, gusto nila matapos yung laban. Hindi nila, gago itong mga to eh, hindi nila stinap yung laban. Hindi nila, alam mo yun, hindi nagkaroon ng sanction or anything. Ang sabi lang sa amin after nung incident na yan, tapusin nyo yung laban. Like, there's a foul, ano yun, foul outs or foul violations. Like if you, pag may rule na parang may certain number of fouls, disqualified ka na and talo ka na or reset. I think na max out na namin dalawa dito yung foul outs namin. Okay. But because they're in the business of hype, I think they really just wanted us to finish the game. And really, as in, they really took advantage of the situation, of all the hype and everything. So, after this incident, I took him down, I slapped him, I threw the ball in his face. They didn't even sanction me. They didn't even stop the game. They just made sure that in between us, tatapusin namin yung laban.
Gawin kaya ni Jordan to sa laro dati, no?
And then,
ito si Eric.
Eric Matos, Eric Tai help you somehow.
Okay, just to give you context, Eric is one of the people I called out and trash talked during my my social media venture, my YouTube venture. He's one of the guys who nakalitan ko. Mainly because alam niyo yung video na circulating around social media, this guy na nakagi and he went up against a bodybuilder.
Alam niyo maraming ganon. May mga nakikita ang ganon.
And I wanted to be one of them. So I called out this guy. I called that eruption kasi ang slogan niya sa stream niya is suntukan na. Parang lagi niya sasabihin, suntukan na. Lagi niya sasabihin yun, di ba? And then one of my plots was, suntukan na, hindi mo naman ginagawa. Ito na ako, tara, suntukan tayo.
So, kumbaga parang pumalag ka lang, di ba? Sa naman ang nagamon, kumbaga
Hindi, tinutuo ko lang yung sinasabi yung tawag sa akin ni 30, na kupal talaga ako.
Pinatulan mo lang naman kung ano yung sinabing suntukan na, naggaya ka lang.
Oo, pinatulan ko lang. And, but the thing is, I know he's a good guy ever since. I already know. He's a good guy.
Hype lang, hype. Mason yan eh. Mormon?
Oo. And ang sa akin lang, parang pag pumalag talaga siya in a URCC match, di ba? Ang laki na pwede namin kitain. First of all, it's this big guy with 2 million followers and this smaller guy.
David versus Goliath yun.
Yeah, and he doesn't do jiu-jitsu. Ito lang yun lang sa akin. He doesn't do jiu-jitsu. So I know I can take him down, get his back, choke him out. And I know it's the wrong, now I realize it's the wrong reason. I mean, it's the wrong intention, especially to be martial artist. Because in the end, this guy is really something else. He's really a nice guy.
Religious.
And he not just religious, he's a genuine guy, and he helped me out in the end, regardless of how I was to him. So, my hat's off to this guy. He's really tutong tao. Tutong tao to. Ang dami kong trash talk na sinabi tungkol sa kanya. Pero hindi niya inano yun eh. Hindi niya binilang yung mga hindi niya binilang, because in the end, ang sabi niya sa akin, I just feel like you need some help. And then during the time you were calling me out, I just feel like you were somebody who was down, especially you lost the fight, ganito ganyan. And maybe if you were just sabi niya sa akin, maybe if you were just given the right direction, you would make something out of yourself, sabi niya sa akin. And then so far naman tinutuon niya yung sinasabi niya, kasi up until now, bro, tinutulungan niya ako. We're setting up. So I told you guys that I just made my Facebook page, a brand new Facebook page, kasi banned yung yung existing Facebook, yung existing page ko sa FB, banned kasi ang dami ko ng violations, ang dami kong so like in this year, ilang beses ako na ban, and the maximum punishment I had was 3 times 30 days ban. So para na ako na ban ng 3 buwan. Tapos itong 30 days na to, magkakahiwalay na pangyayari. Now I'm on my 3rd 30-day ban. Now I'm living that duration. Siguro I'm on 25 days na. So he just told me like, just make a new account and I'll help you out. And kaninang umaga we started streaming. We did streaming. He's getting me to to have a presence in the streaming world, especially sa Mobile Legends, because he's making money in his house. This guy is making money playing Mobile Legends, and he's not just making money na parang small time. No, he's making hundreds of thousands of pesos in one
Marami
deal.
Marami ang gumagawa niyan ngayon.
Yeah.
Streaming, no?
Stream kayo ng mga gamers. Big market.
Yeah, and
basta nakasando ka. Nakatangkap.
Actually, bro, itong sando na to, this is his merch. Isa sa
Ano nakasulat?
Stay ready.
Yan,
Pero isa sa mga kakupalan ko sa kanya, nung tinatrash to ko siya, is that I took one of his merch, tapos namulot ako ng tae ng aso in the streets using his merch. And I told him I was sorry. It was just really part of the hype. Then I really wanted to hype things. Like he took offense, but he said like he went out of the box and like, I want to really see why Kiko is like that. Why is he negative? Why is he sobrang positive ng taong to eh. So sobrang positive niya na yung negativity ko na na divert niya. Yeah, as in ngayon dahil kasama ko siya, ayoko na nang maging bad guy of social media. Ayoko na mag-call out, magmumura ng kung sino. Dahil sa presence nitong tao to. I kid you not, guys. This guy is something else. He's a big guy. He's 6 foot tall, but he's really a gentle giant.
So naging tropa mo na, naging good influence pa sa'yo, ganun ba?
Oo. And ngayon ito pag after everything else, now I'm trying to convince him to try jiu-jitsu na rin.
Ayun.
Oo, makita natin no, mag-train to tas makalaban niya si King Panda, no.
Ayan, sinahal, di ba? Match yun dalawa.
Ang ganda nun. Oo. Pero ito na yung nakuha ko
ito
na yung
pa-takedown na.
Good takedown na. Single leg.
Pagsak din no?
Tapos ito, yung kampo nila, naglabas ng vlog saying na, hindi naman talaga ako na takedown ni KIKO Matos, na out of balance lang ako. Parang, oh my God, like putang ina.
Ayan, magkakita.
Malinis. Maganda.
Alam mo, buti pala may referee doon sa likod niya, no? Kundi, semento ang huhulugan niya.
Oo.
Ito, sino tong lalaki na to?
Tayo na, may UP rin
May bengkong din sa ulo.
Hindi, this guy, I think we would, we are perfect match, Pag kami nagkita sa isang place, tangina, may mangyayari talaga. 30!
Sino-allow ka 30
Hindi na kita naririnig Ano naman Ellipse na
na sombrero thirds
pero I really I really have a feeling na this guy, pag nagkita kami, oh my God. Baka, alam mo yun?
Sasabog.
Alam mo yun, mag Mike Tyson kaming dalawa
Oo.
Pare, idol ko yun. Pare, ito, may joke nga ako tungkol sa dalawang kalbo, pare.
Ano joke mo?
Ito sige, may joke ako, pare. Anong tawag mo sa kuto ng dalawang kalbo?
Ano?
Homeless.
Bro.
Homeless.
Kakampi mo ako. Tatawa ako dyan sa joke mo. Kasi lahat sila may buhok. Ako lang kakampi mo, bro.
Konti lang tayo sa mundo. Kaya...
Bro, mas matalino tayo sa kanila.
Kakampi nga tayo.
Mas matalino tayo sa kanila kasi tayo, hindi natin kailangan gumastos.
Ito naman yung ito naman yung laban mo kay Baron Geisler. Yeah. Exhibition match.
June?
Yeah.
5 years na.
How was the preparation for this match? Yan. Sino nag-train sa'yo? Kamusta naman yung strategy mo dyan?
Yan yung
pero maganda yung laro mo,
Mike Luna.
You should won, talaga. Ikaw dapat talagang panalo dyan eh. Pero, well, it happens. They draw.
Well, I guess they made it a draw because first of all, we're not real fighters and we're artistas, di ba? So parang
this is your first fight, pro.
Yeah.
How is it? How is it
bro?
feeling?
This is pro or amateur. It's my first, professional on a professional level. Bro, this night made me. I tell you guys this. Yeah, because this was during those days. It was a crossroads of being safe, being nice to everybody.
Oh.
Like my story, like the stories I was telling you. Now I was, being polite and nice and being a doormat. So this night it was the crossroads of from being there or to being somebody who doesn't give a fuck.
Antagonist to agad, antagonist bigla.
Yeah, so I choose the latter. And after this night, with all the attention and everything, I just felt like may ambag ako sa lipunan na isa akong tao na hindi you shouldn't mess around with, like I felt like I was somebody.
Iba talaga iba talaga pag nakatayo ka sa ring eh. Parang something else eh.
Kiko, anong na-feel mo first time mong actually, anong na-feel mo yung palakad pa lang sa octagon? Tapos pumasok ka dun sa octagon.
Bro, Okay, I'll compare it as going up on stage sa entablado and as to going up in the octagon. I had more jitters. I was more nervous going up on stage and performing. I don't know what was happening in my mind during those days. Pero I remember the details coming up to the fight. Parang the whole process 2 weeks ano kasi yan eh. Okay. The match was June 25. May 29 or May 30, parang pumutok yung pangalan ko na ako'y sumapak kay Baron Geisler. And then like June 1, June 2, June 3, those days, early June, si Chief called us out to fight in the URCC. And then nakausap ko si Ron Catunao like June 5 or 6. I told him like June 9 I'm available to train. Yan, naalala ko. June 8 or 9 I'm available to train. May tinatapos lang akong taping during those days. But from June 9 up to June 23, yung takot, yung kaba, everything else was there. Yung the thought of umurong at hindi na lumaban. June 23. June 24, I was in a state of calmness, super calm. Parang I got to a point na parang fuck it.
Laban.
Manalo matalo. Eto na tayo, laban kung laban. Nawala yung stress na parang shit, lalaban ako, akit ako sarili. June 24, I was so calm na parang hindi ako makapiniwala na hindi ko na iniisip si Baron, hindi ko na iniisip yung baka masipa ako sa mukha ulit. Ang naalala ko lang is whatever happens will happen. And this is meant to be. Because of all the people in the Philippines, why me? Yun yung iniisip ko na eh. Of all the people in the Philippines, of all the artistas in the Philippines, why me? So parang, this is meant for me, putang ina. This is my night. So I grabbed it. I grabbed the opportunity. I seized that night.
Seized the day.
When even sa barracks pa lang, I felt I wasn't feeling the jitters that I had coming up to the fight. I felt nothing. And everybody, kasi I think kaya ganun yung pakiramdam ko kasi everybody was so nervous for me. Tapos sinasabi ko sa kanila, hindi naman kayo yung akit sa laban, bakit kayo yung kinakabahan? Para mas kinakabahan pa kayo sa akin.
Ganun talaga. Oh.
Ayun, so parang napagtanto ko na parang hindi ko kailangan kabahan kasi mas kabado sila, hindi naman sila yung lalaban. So parang yun talaga yung umagaw ng pagka-nervyos ko. So lahat ng tao nakapaligid sa akin, inagaw nila yung pagka-nervyos ko. Tapos sumalang ako na parang sariwang, parang bagong gising ako sumalang dyan eh. So yun, that's what I have to say about this poster.
Mahalaga dyan na enjoy mo yung moment.
Ay, hindi, wait. Shout out sa mga naging teammates ko dyan, si Chris Hoffman.
Yun.
Yeah.
Light heavyweight champion.
Yo, you guys, this Chris Hoffman, one of the first people who gave me a taste of what it is to be an MMA fighter.
Grabe yan. Nilabanan ko yan, grabe yan.
Yeah, and he didn't go easy on me, or maybe he did go easy on me,
Konti
pero
lang.
pinatikim ako niyan. Bro, I will never forget that day because the next day ayoko magpakita sa kanya kasi feeling ko pinersonal niya. Yeah, umabot kami sa ganun. Hindi ako nagpakita sa kanila kasi feeling ko parang itong mga to galit yata to sa akin. Pero no, but Chris Hoffman, good guy, really good fighter, and I just I just wish that I just wish that he would have more fights in the Philippines, and he would have more fights as a fighter, standalone fighter, because this guy's talent is really exceptional. Yeah, exceptional. And of course, Arvin Chan, John Adahar, yan yung mga tropa ko dyan. Si Tomagan, si Jimbo. Yeah, mga tropa yan. Shout out sa kanila. I'm sure mapapanood nila to.
Yan, ito. Damsa.
Si Damsa. Oh my God.
You're not prepared for this fight, Parang out of shape ka.
I don't want ibang rules. Boxing ito Boxing match.
Boxing ba to? Boxing
I don't really want to dwell of
hindi
not
masyado
being prepared.
proper. Hindi ka prepared
I don't really want to dwell, but the thing is, I really needed the money that time. Because I had nothing. And when it was offered to me. Okay, quick trivia. Billy Jack, di ba sumikat? You guys know that guy, Billy Jack?
Yes.
Oh yeah, of course. Siya yung nakalaban ko, right? Pero this year, sumikat siya ulit because of yung sa back ride incident. Hindi niya tinanggap yung laban. It was offered to him. So Battle of the YouTubers is a segment where they showcase different YouTubers battling each other sa basketball. But nobody wanted to take part of the first boxing Battle of the YouTubers. Kami ni Damsa, we're not YouTubers. Okay. Oh bro, wait lang. This is for URCC pa. No, correction. If you guys would take notice, KIKO Matos at Damsa maghaharap sa URCC sa December 2020. Hindi ito natuloy.
Correct.
Pero this match, sinabihan na ako October pa lang, sinabihan na ako. And I was going to the gym every day and every week for this fight. Nung nalaman namin na hindi na natuloy itong laban na to, nag-messagean na kami ni Damsa. Parang, bro, hindi tuloy yung laban. Parang, sayang bro, kasi we really need the money, ganyan. So we made a promise na maglalabang kami. Na we will, face each other and we will make it happen. So, coming out from the cancellation, I was disappointed. He was disappointed. We're both, we were both fathers. He's a father in his house, and I'm a father to my wife and kid. And then, Battle of the YouTubers came. Makagago was looking for the first ever, Battle of the YouTubers represented candidates to fight sa first ever boxing match. Damsa was supposed to fight Billy Jack. Kasi sumikat si Billy Jack. And Makagago couldn't find anybody else to fight Damsa because apparently he's an amateur boxer, this and that, ganyan.
Skilled na, may laman na.
So they were calling out Billy Jack, and Billy Jack was making excuses, this and that, di niya tinanggap. So Damsa referred me to Makagago. I talked to them both, sabi ko, hindi ko forte yan, pero lalabanan kita. Mainly because I needed the money talaga. I was in between shoots. Yung shooting ko, ito pang dilemma ko sa shooting na yun. I was out for 2 weeks pero babayaran lang nila sa akin 2 days. So I was just taking... Kasi 2 days lang yung role ko. Magkahiwalay pang event. Tas I had to had the swab test, and once I get into the location, di ako pwede lumabas kasi baka mahawa ako ng COVID at madala ko pa sa set. So dapat nandun ako lang daw sa set. Pero gagamitin lang ako. Nakabubble kami na 2 days lang akong gagamitin. So really, it was a struggle for me during those days, and I sacrificed my training days just to make that, just to get that paycheck for 2 days. Pero I told Damsa and Makagago, like, hindi ko sila masasamahan sa hype, ganito ganyan, kasi I really needed the money. And I needed the money for this. I was already 3 months behind with my rent. Nabenta ko na yung kotse ko. And sobrang dead end ako, sobrang chichi ako before my Damsa fight sa Battle of the YouTubers. I was really in a situation where I don't know how I could come out or get out. But when this offer came to me, I had no second thoughts. Tinanggap ko kagad.
At least natuloy na. Yung itch yung dalawa, natuloy rin.
Yeah, and but props to Damsa kasi even though he won sa boxing, he's willing to fight me sa MMA. And then he would tell me like, I know you're more of an MMA guy, but because, I won against you sa boxing, I wouldn't mind losing to you sa MMA. But this guy also rin, he's doing it for the money. So, patalino rin.
Patalino rin.
No, but this guy, wag yan, basura yan. This guy, si Damsa, he's also totoong tao rin yan. Like, I know we hype things up, this and that, but behind closed doors, he's a father. He looks out for his family. He's a genuine person, and hats off to this guy. So yung next photo.
Yung hype nyo dyan, yan.
Now, this was, believe it or not, this was taken pre-pandemic.
Ganun.
Diba nung naglaban kami, long hair na siya? Diba? If I'm not... wait lang. If not...
So, anong history ng photo na to? Ba't parang stare down?
Okay. We were both interviewed by this online magazine, like Maverick TV. Like, he represents gym. He represents lifting weights. I represent functional fitness, especially MMA. He asked for this photo because yung logo sa likod, that's the logo of Fitness Armory, di ba? He asked for this photo. Tapos pagka-publish niya, sabi niya, guys, ano sa tingin niyo labanan ko si KIKO Matos sa URCC Global? Gumanon siya.
Pabiro.
So, pabiro. Ako, ever since, I was always on the run to look for a bigger opponent who doesn't do jiu-jitsu.
Ayun.
And pinatulan ko to. Tinag ko kay Chief, tinag ko kay Ron Katunaw and everybody. Then he messaged me like, bro, I'm not doing this intentionally. This is just for hype. Just for business. Sabi ko, bro, hindi, tara, laban tayo. Di ba nag-post ka?
Palaban siya.
Huwag ka magpo-post kung hindi mo tutuloy. Kasi ako, I'm not for the hype. I'm for the real shit. And then he's like, no, bro, wag natin tuloy yan. Ganito, ganyan. Kasi ganyan. It's not my forte. This and that. Ganyan, ganyan. And then he was like trying to really veer off. So I wouldn't really blame him because like what he said, it's not his forte. But kung lumaban siya, kung lumaban talaga siya sa akin, it would be really a good fight. One to be remembered. It's a bigger guy against a smaller guy. Pero he never really, tried and took a chance. So, may history tong photo na to. He posted something, pinatulan ko, hindi siya tumuloy. And that would give, context rin sa feud namin recently. Kasi may pinanggalingan.
Meron pala.
So,
sana matuloy yan, ha?
Dinamdam ba niya yung pagtatag mo sa kanya, tapos binuboka mo na kay Chief? So parang na-feel ba niyang pinersonal mo na siya? Kaya nung recently, talagang chinip shot ka niya? Yun ba yan?
Yeah, mainly because of this photo, because of that incident. Kaya ako siya binoka dun sa laban niya, sa Battle of the YouTubers. I requested kay Makagago to specifically, be one of the casters because I'm one of the casters sa boxing of the Battle of the YouTubers, not in basketball. And then he was like, "Well, why are you so interested?" Sabi ko kay Makagago, "I'm gonna hype it up. Trash talkin ko si Rendon." And then because Makagago, he knows me. If I say it, I'll do it. So pinasok niya ako because Makagago is about the hype, it's about the money. And then when I was there, I really wanted drama. And I would tell Makagago the reason why I want to be part of this is because of this photo. So there's history, there's roots kung bakit ko ginawa yung mga ginawa ko.
Meron pala.
But then again, after everything else, nag-backfire rin sa akin because I never got my redemption. Di kami naglaban eh. Hindi natuloy yung MMA or kahit boxing eh. I'm not a boxer, pero di ba? Bitin, di ba?
Bitin. It's okay. Eh. Baka soon. May hype
Baka soon, malay mo. Di ba?
Bro, guys, there's this guy, Bad Boy ng Cebu. Hinahamon niya ako ngayon. Anyway, do you have a... Okay, yan. Okay. May picture kayo ni Bad Boy ng Cebu? Oo, meron kayo?
Meron, pero kung
kasama ba siya dito?
Ayun, pag-usapan natin yan.
I have something to say about that guy. I have something to say about that guy.
I-post mo yung picture natin. I-post mo yung picture dyan, Papi.
Hanapin ko lang.
Pero habang hinahanap ni Papi, baka naman sa Mobile Legends ka yayain ito.
Hindi, yung isa yung mahilig mag-Mobile Legends.
Bro, nagmo-Mobile Legends ako ngayon pero I'm doing it for the money because, I have to sustain and make money, this and that. Pero tangina, pag may lumabas talagang laban dyan na kukupal-kupal sa social media, oh my God, I'll take it. I'll take it. No, like seriously, bro. I don't know. Ever since nasubukan ko talaga sumalang sa octagon, parang I'm always thinking about it, yung adrenaline, yung experience, yung rush na parang
sarap.
Like I tell you guys, I have jitters coming to the fight. Pero the thing is, those jitters are part of it and I just feel like, putang ina, kailan ko mararamdaman yun? Tapos i-overcome ko yun. Hanggang sa wala na naman ako maramdaman pag sumalang ako sa laban, ganyan. Basta, you guys would know. You guys, sumasalang kayo.
So itong si Cebuano, mukhang may ba? Ano bang kwento dyan? Mainit na ba? Anong level ng kainitan nyo na netong si Cebuano?
Wala akong problema kay Bad Boy ng Cebu. Siya may problema sa akin.
Iyon,
Because of my projection in social media. Wait lang. Coach Papi has started the screen sharing. Ayan.
Oh yeah.
Because of my projection in social media, he takes it personally. Yung pagkaangas ko. Okay. I mean, he doesn't see it between the lines, di ba?
Ito.
Yan! That guy.
So, kumbaga, ayaw niya magpatalo.
Yeah,
apparently. Siga, kumbaga.
yeah, he's self-proclaimed bad boy ng Cebu, di ba? And then this badass Matos from Manila, comes along. So parang
May ganyan na.
Puta, may may parang may parpa-poster na.
So this guy has been calling me out for months na. And I was instructed not to give notice. Pinagsabihan ako, huwag siyang bigyan ng pansin. Pero recently kasi, since kumalas na ako kila Makagago sa Battle of the YouTubers, I did what I wanted to do. Gusto ko patulan yung mga humahamon sa akin.
Okay.
So, sinagot ko yung hamon niya. Ang problema na lang ngayon, wala kaming venue.
Ano bang hamon niya? Magbo-boxing kayo? Mag-basketball?
He's willing to fight me daw sa kahit anong combat sport, mapa-boxing o mapa-MMA. So sinasabi ko, talaga, gusto mo lumaban? MMA tayo. And kakasa daw siya sa MMA. Dahil ang gusto niya lang mangyari is upakan ako. Yun yung objective niya. So guys, I hope...
May fighting history ba? May alam ka ba?
May background ba siya sa fighter? Or na-background check mo siya?
I background checked him. Ang masasabi ko lang is no comment na lang. You get what I mean?
Kung may sasabihin ka, ngayon, kung may sasabihin ka nasa harapan mo siya ngayon, ano sasabihin mo kaya?
Bad boy ng Cebu, huwag mo masyadong galingan, ha?
Ito na lang.
Ayan na lang daw.
Ba't may ganyan?
Sino mas maraming utong? Yan ang tanong dyan.
Hindi. Sige. 30.
Pare.
Ano ba gusto mo? What do you want?
Hindi ko alam, pare.
Puta, pero kayo nakainom. Baka saan mapunta yung usapan nyo, ha?
Ako rin, di ko rin alam, eh. Pero kahit tatanggapin ko. So tell me, ano ba gusto mo? Hindi. Like, binilang ko eh. Ha? Hindi. Ano?
Pareho kayo nakainom eh. Dali. Pareho kayo nakainom. Ano?
Hindi. Guys, respeto sa inyong lahat. Pero syempre, you guys invited me. And then si 30, he's been, may pinapahiwatig siya kanina pa eh. So I give you all my respect and I give my respect to 30. So I will give him, my attention. And ano ba gusto mo, 30?
Boxing. 5 rounds, 6 rounds.
Ha? Gusto mo boxing? Ano gusto mo?
Sadap lang, walang MMA, walang ground.
Ano gusto mo? Ano ba gusto mo? Wait lang. May punchline pa ako.
Ano?
Boxing gusto mo? Boxing, ha? Pfizer, Moderna, Vaccine, yung ba gusto mo? Pfizer, Moderna, o KIKO Matos?
KIKO Matos, pare.
Talaga.
Yan ang gusto ko.
Sige, bro. Bukas. Wala akong ginagawa bukas.
Tuturakan mo ako.
Bukas. Oo, magmahalan tayo sa Hindi. But guys, don't laugh, bro. Don't laugh. Don't laugh. Kasi, bro, this is your time to shine. Like your head.
Ayan,
Buta, nakainom na yata, pare.
Wala na, 30. Sorry ka na, pumapalag na.
Guys,
di na naaaliw si Kiko sa'yo.
Hindi, guys, the thing is kasi, everybody wants a piece of KIKO Matos, Whoever does something with KIKO Matos, instant fame. Tignan yung nangyari dun sa huli kong nakalaban, di ba? Boom! Putok ang pangalan. So, may feeling lang ako na baka si 30 rin gusto sumikat.
Of course.
Kasi hindi. Like, okay, nakainom ako ngayon. Sige, pero, di ba? Life is so boring. Let's make it fun a little. So, 30, are you down? Magkita tayo bukas. With all due respect. You're down?
Saan tayo?
Game.
Downers ka pala eh.
Hindi, uppers ako, pare.
Uppers ka?
Oo. Basta puti.
Squatter mo pala.
Kiko, pagpasensyahan mo na si 3D, medyo nakainom yata kayo.
Napagpasensyahan ko na siya kanina. Ngayon, ubus na yung pasensya ko.
Tangina, bigla ka na trigger ngayon. Anong klaseng putang ina? Kanina pa
cheers tayo dyan!
Cheers tayo dyan! Relax lang tayo dyan!
Anong klase to?
Anong klase ako? Anong klase ka? Ako yung guest nyo, tapos kung ano-ano pinagsasabi mo.
Ba't kayo ka nagagaganyan? Kanina, ngayon.
Ngayon lang ako ginanahan eh.
Kung kailan patapos.
Ubus na ba yung sisig mo? Ubus na ba yung alak mo? Ang dami mo na ilong?
Huwag ka magreklamo. Ngayon lang ako ginanahan eh. Di ba ito gusto mo? Kung kailan ginanahan na ako, tsaka ka na lang, kakambyo. Pambira naman. Para kang hindi kalbo eh.
Dali. Papi, post mo na muna kaya muna.
Hindi, wag
Babi, awat na.
Papi, sadali lang.
Pambira naman. Huwag mahiya nga kayo sa akin. Mahiya nga kayo sa akin. Igigess nyo ako dito, tapos ipopost nyo ngayon.
Dali lang.
Pambira naman kayo ha. Walang ganyan. Anong i-post? Mahiya kayo sa akin.
Relax.
Gagawa ko ng YouTube channel.
No, fuck this shit. Hindi, 3D. Ano ba gusto mo? 3D. Kanina ka pa, di ba?
Gagawa ko YouTube channel.
Gumawa ka ng YouTube channel, umasa ka pa, walang mangyayari sa'yo.
Ito, susuntukan tayo. Makabokal gagawin ko. Makabokal.
Ay na, sisipahin ko yung mukha mo. Hindi ko susuntukan yung mukha mo, gago.
Dude, fuck, bro.
Papi.
Dude, fuck, bro. Oh my God, bro. This shit.
Pause mo muna.
Hindi.
Pab, stop recording mo na.
You wanna stop recording? You scared, motherfucker, ha?
Stop mo na muna. Stop mo na muna.
Sabi na to.
Stop mo na muna.
Nangyayari
pa to. Stop mo na muna.
Bakit?
Pasalamat ka, Zoom meeting to, gago.
Dali. Stop mo na muna, papi.
Pap, sawatin mo.
Hindi.
Sawatin mo yan. Stop mo na muna, papi.
Kiko, sisend na kita ng virtual punch.
Stop mo na muna.
Tinamaan ako. Oh my God.
Usap mo na kayo. Magkayos mo na kayo. Mas mahirap ng ganyan.
Few moments later.
Balik mo yung recording. Bring it back. Huwag niyo itago to. 30, what do you want? Ano ba gusto mo? 30.
Ito lang gusto ko sabihin sa'yo, Ito lang. Kalbo. It's a prank! Magkakasundo kami ni...
Galing, pre.
Galing, 30.
Dalawang kalbo nagsama, masyado makulit.
I love you, Kiko.
Yeah.
Basta kalbo magkasundo.
It's a prank.
Galing.
It's a prank.
Galing. So, prank lang yan, yung mga kamag-anak ni 30, wag niyong huntingin si ano.
At yung kamag-anak na, baka huntingin ako. So, we are friends.
Thank you.
Steps, ending remarks.
Baka isipin ni Siga ng Cebu, nakaligtas siya dahil may 30 Chongson ka ng kaaway ngayon.
Hindi, si Bad Boy ng Cebu, wala nang kawalayan. Kasado na yan. Basta may venue. So, chief o kung sino man who's handling a promotion, take me and Bad Boy ng Cebu so then we can settle, whatever we have. I have no beef with him pero may problema siya sa akin. So whoever wants to take me as a fighter in their promotion, take me and Bad Boy ng Cebu. Lalabanan ko yan. Whoever's interested.
Paparating natin yan sa mga kinauulan.
Paging Alvin Aguilar of the URCC. mukhang bagong celebrity fight.
Paging din sa yung mga nagre-request dyan, ha? I-ano natin yan, parating.
Okay, Peps, last words na lang, last remarks for the end of the podcast.
Okay.
We learned a lot.
Brother Kiko, we're all so
Brad Rinyan pa. Brad Rinyan, pre. Brad Rinyan.
Brad.
Bro.
Brother,
salute, bro.
Salute. Mabuhay ka, Brad. We're all very privileged that you had our time here. Nag-inuman tayo, nagsaya tayo. Nagkabangasan kayo ni 30. Masaya tong episode na to. I hope sana pakatapos ng pandemya, tayo ni na Papi, magkita-kita tayo sa gym. Tayo naman ng mga batch 98. So, si Bobby at si Terry. Sana magkinuman tayo soon.
Let's just take a swab test, like even just the PCR.
Tapos standby lang, diba?
Yeah, and pull out the mats, roll muna tayo, and then I'll put it on vlog para ma-immortalize, So then let's make it happen. I'm down to, to have a rolling session with you guys and then inuman after. Tara, let's do it.
Perfect.
Tuwan-tuwa si Papi dyan.
Nakangati na ako.
Nakangati na yan.
Pero yun lang. Thank you, Kiko. Thank you. On behalf of the Green Brotherhood podcast, tuwang-tuwa kami sa'yo.
Thank you. Thank you. That means a lot,
Trivia, sir, ha?
You guys.
Ikaw lang ang lalaki na guest namin na hindi lasalista. Yun. Pero sabi nga ni Pepo, we enjoyed it so much. Learning new things and knowing this person na nakikita natin sa social media na kukupal-kupal. So, marami kami nalaman, natutunan. Thank you, sir. Thank you.
Thank you rin.
KIKO Matos, salamat sa you for the opportunity to meet you in person kahit online lang as a teacher and a coach itself. Parang I look at you parang a specimen. I can teach more na pwede ko to i-share sa iyo na to be a better fighter, a better human being, and a complete yung kulang mo, I will fill in the blanks para to be who you are na masishare ko. Yun lang, kaya sinama kita dito. Parang I much to share kasi nakikita ko sa'yo parang willing to learn. Pero kahit walang technique, hindi siya capacity to magaling, pero willing to learn, yun ang pinakamagandang tao na masishare na as a fighter na veteran, na teacher veteran, na coach veteran. Yan naman yung legacy natin as a human being to pass on na ma-legacy natin to a younger person na yan galing sa akin yan. Proud ako
parang next generation
ituturo ko. Yun naman na i-pass on the legacy na galing kay share ako kay KIKO Matos na gumaling siya. Galaw ko yun. Yun lang yung natutuwa ako. Yun na yung status ko ngayon . Parang gusto ko ma-share, gusto ko matuto isang tao na gumaling. Yan. Na sa akin, knowledge is nothing without sharing. Yun lang importante. Para sa yung mga natuto ko kung hindi ko na-share. Di ba? Kailangan ko na i-share mga tao ng mga ganyan na opportunity naman gusto matuto, gusto gumaling sa saan siya gusto. Nang kaparehas kaming hilig. Yan. Kaya natutuwa ako. Gusto ko siya i-podcast ngayon kasi okay itong tao na to. Kasi pareho kaming wavelength . Pareho kaming gusto. Iba lang yung gusto namin. Pero okay lang yung MMA, yung some kind. Meron kaming hilig. Yan. Salamat, KIKO Matos. Yan. Salamat. Terdy ko naman. May masasabi ko ba kay KIKO Matos?
Of course.
Pati na kayo, Terdy,
Sir, KIKO. Thank you.
Yes, Terdy.
Bro, add kita kasi first of all, I can see yung sarili ko sa'yo na alam mo totoo Alam mo yun, wala akong pakialam kung maraming magalit sa akin kung may pinupost akong Alam mo yun kasi kung ano ko, pinupost ko, sinasabi ko. Ganun ako mag-release ng stress, whatever, anxiety. Sinasabi ko lahat kung ano maramdaman ko. Wala akong pakialam kung magalit kayo sa akin, kung ayaw nyo sa akin. I'm not a people pleaser. Ganun ako eh. So, Kiko, yung galing yung ano natin, yung basta kalbo
drama natin.
Basta mga kalbo magkakasundo yan kasi konti lang kami.
Tama, pag nakita namin kayo, nagpipindungan kami.
Oo.
Birds of the same egg.
Mga itlog, di ba?
May eggs na dalawa, yung bird na lang ang kulang.
lahat ng senior mo about personal life mo, yung career mo, lahat. Parang, saka agree ako sa'yo, marami ka sinabi about kung anong gusto mo, sundin mo. Alam mo yun, parang yung sinasabi mo kanina, may sinasabi ka about don't go, basta kung ano yung pattern ng mundo, huwag mo sundin kung ano yung gusto mo. Kasi, gets mo?
Oo.
Basta,
not exactly what you are saying right now, pero yun yung gist nung sinasabi ko.
Parang ganun. Yung medyo, pero yung gist na sinasabi mo, kasi pag sumubay ka sa parang, basta, iba eh. There's something, basta may unique sa'yo, pare. Kaya, saludo sa'yo, pare.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
Your turn, KIKO Matos. Say something sa mga nakasama mo ngayon and experience mo. Yeah.
Guys, it's a privilege also for me to be part of your podcast, especially when you guys mentioned na I'm the only non-Lasallian as a guest. That means so much to me because one of my frustrations in life, like I never had the education and to be part of this podcast and to be considered as one of special guests, maraming malaki ibig sabihin sa akin yan. And Coach Papi, you wanna share some of your knowledge to me? I'm an open book, I can come down to you, you bring out the mats and then let's do it,
No problem. Yeah.
Oh, we can set it one of these
MMA, jiu-jitsu, boxing, whatever.
Especially now because I'm just at home. Hindi na rin ako naglalabas ngayon kasi nga I'm not vaccinated. I'm weary of being with other people. I'm just at home playing Mobile Legends for a living. So I'm really safe. If you want me to come down there, let's do some rules. Share me some of your knowledge. I'm down. I really miss jiu-jitsu.
No problem.
I really miss jiu-jitsu and sana talaga matapos tong pandemic na to and Mundials is one of my my goals.
Ganun.
Yes.
Worlds.
Yes. Oo.
Good.
Akala ko nga like last year 2020 makakamit ko na eh. I was supposed to 2019 nakabook na ako ng ticket for Japan's. Just so happened sumabay yung taping ko and projects. So pinili ko yung taping.
It's okay.
Kasi kikita ako dun eh. And then sabi ko lang sa sarili ko, I'll set aside this. Pero if ever I get a chance for Mundials, I'll take it pa rin. And basta I told you guys my story about jiu-jitsu, and jiu-jitsu for me is really something else. And the more that I can learn, the more that I can take, especially from you guys. I take the opportunity. So thank you for having me here, and I hope it's not the last. Next scandal na masangkot ako, sabihan ko kayo.
Maraming salamat, sir.
Kayo. You, boys, meron akong scandal. Pagmukay nyo nga masama yung isa. Hindi, baka matuloy yung KIKO Matos versus Bad Boy ng Cebu dahil dito sa sa ano na to.
Pwede.
Sa podcast na to. Kasi who knows,
Pararating
diba?
natin yan. Pararating
Ito na,
natin.
ito na ang magsisimula nung init ng laban na yan.
Cheers tayo.
Cheers.
Cheers tayo dyan.
Thank you so much, sir.
Ay, andali, bago tayo mag-log off, Kiko, may mga social media kang gustong i-promote, no? Like yung YouTube page mo, mga ganyan. Facebook.
Yes, to all the people who are interested in following me, because if you're not interested, wala akong pakialam sa'yo. You can type my name, KIKO Matos, sa YouTube channel, sa YouTube. And my channel is the one with the most followers with KIKO Matos, ha. Huwag niyong ifa-follow yung may hundreds of subscribers lang. Hindi ako yun. I have about...
May ganun,
yes, I have about almost 200k subscribers.
Almost 200.
Sa YouTube. Oh. I have this gaming page called Carbon Space Matos TV or facebook.com/KIKO Matos TV. You can follow me there. Yung page ko na facebook.com/The Badass Matos is banned for like 25 days. So hindi ako active dun. Baka iwanan ko na yun. You can follow me on Instagram at Badass Matos. And I'm active on TikTok. Nowadays. It's at KIKO Matos Official. Guys, anywhere there, mainly YouTube, TikTok, at Facebook, Carbon Space Matos TV. You'll get updated if you're interested. But if you're not, wala akong pakialam sa'yo.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Paki-note yun. Tapos, ito nga pala, sa mga friends natin dyan, paki-like na lang, share itong episode na to, at saka subscribe doon sa channel namin. Ha? Ultimate Berde 98 sa YouTube.
Okay.
Any questions? Any question pa ba? May ano ba? May pahabol pa ba?
Last
Sir
words,
Deepak, may
Pepo?
pahabol ka ba?
Wala na?
Okay na. Long live, brother.
Thank you special.
On behalf of the Batch 98, Bob, Pepo, and 30, I would like to thank KIKO Matos for a wonderful and entertaining podcast. We learned so much as a fighter, a beginner, and who you are as a person. And
thank you, Dad.
Continue looking up to you and continue supporting you kung saan ka mapupunta. As a fighter also, I support you kung saan ka. Yan. Thank you very much. I'll end the podcast and say goodbye. Goodbye.
Bye-bye.